Oh, yeah.
Got our generic No Rule Man Land intro coming in.
It's fucking terrible, guys.
Corner, what does that do to your earbuds?
It makes me feel like I'm watching the intro to a Spanish remake of High School Musical.
High School Musical is a great movie, though.
Well,
Yeah, they made 3 of them after that, so it sounds like we're gonna get fucking super sponsored by Roman, White Claw, George Clooney's Casamigos, and what else are we looking for?
George Clooney owns Casamigos?
That's what I
keep saying
said.
that,
No
yeah.
fucking way.
Pretty sure he
Wait,
does.
is that the truth or?
That's the truth.
Fuck,
This
why
is
are we
why
doing
you
fact checking
fucking-
within
this
the
is why you
first
need a
45
producer.
seconds? Dude, I'm telling you, he's on that shit.
This
That's
is
why
it.
his golden boy ass is riding motorcycles
Yeah.
all around fucking Manhattan.
I believe that. I watched Rogan and Dan Aykroyd the other day. Apparently, Dan Aykroyd's had his own vodka for 11 years.
Yeah, he's got that dope ass skull.
Oh my
that's
god,
fucking
it's amazing. And
Yeah.
he like
And they
pours it-
distill it through diamonds?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Fucking like, I don't know. I'm not nuts about vodka, but I definitely got a little wet.
Bang, there you go, bud.
How about that?
Read that shit and weep it.
Who knew?
Welcome to episode 10 of No Rule Manland. We have Michael Horner in the house today.
Horn doggy.
How do you feel?
Me?
Yeah,
Great, dude. It's fucking Friday.
it's Friday.
It's nice as hell.
You gonna spark that joint up or what?
Yeah, I'm gonna do it right now.
We're just
Cool.
gonna go right in a minute of 30. We're just
Yeah.
gonna get fucking.
Whatever, we'll see what
Rick-
happens.
yeah. high
honestly,
right
been
now.
itching at this. You know.
Oh fuck. Well, it's been real. Good thing. You know what? Actually, this is fun because I got a couple things I want to talk to you guys about. And by a
shit.
couple things, it's just like one. And I think after your Blaze shit list, it'll disgust you, and it's gonna make me happy.
I can't wait.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's gonna fuck up Thanksgiving for you, especially you, Horner. I feel like you people, like your family, eats like cranberry sauce out of a jar.
Dude, believe it or not, I hate Thanksgiving food.
you're an idiot, dude. How do you hate Thanksgiving
Just
food?
not my
What is there
bag,
not
dude.
to like about
Cran-
Thanksgiving
like,
food?
Turkey's dry as fuck. I don't know. Maybe I just
Turkey's
never
dry
had-
as fuck because you can't make it.
I don't make turkey. I'm
That's
just saying
exactly the
turkey
problem.
I've had and everything.
Come to my house, dude. Turkey,
All right.
moist
Maybe I will.
as your fucking
Maybe
pussy.
I will. Well, joke's on you. It's like Florentine Henderson down there, bitch. Dry as a fucking bone.
Oh my god. How do you not like Thanksgiving food?
It's just not my bag. I don't know what it is. It's just like I'm not like I like cold cut turkey, but not hot turkey.
Okay, that's fair. But that's
Yeah.
because the cold cut turkey's sitting in juice.
Yeah, and it's like horrible
It's
for you.
moist.
And that's
Oh, God.
yeah. I don't know.
Carcinogen.
You don't like mashed potatoes?
I do love mashed potatoes.
What the fuck don't you like about Thanksgiving food? You don't like yams?
What about sweet potatoes?
Cranberry shit. Don't like that.
I don't eat anything cranberry on Thanksgiving.
Oh, yeah, we have mad cranberry shit.
got
Stuffing,
mad cranberry shit,
stuffing.
right?
It's like this. I like the taste, but the texture fucks me up.
Stuffing?
Yeah,
I mean, yeah, I'm okay
Cranberry
with.
shit.
I'm
yeah,
okay with
yeah.
stuff.
It's
Are you
like-
about to show us like a disgusting picture right
Oh, I'll
now?
just tell you what's in fucking cranberry shit.
Oh.
So I was thinking about it the other day, laying
canned
in
stuff?
bed. Yeah, it was like just like
That
I was
shit's
like,
nasty.
What the fuck does the FDA allow in food? Because I was like, they allow a lot of gross
They
shit.
allowed a lot.
like
of
a lot of gross
Oh,
shit.
it's insane, dude.
Like rodent hair and flour. In a pound
Rodent
of
hair?
flour, rodent hair. You could have 8 rodent hairs in a pound of flour.
Oh, you're talking about like
casually.
the things that like there's limits for.
Oh yeah. And I was like thinking about it the other day. I was like, this shit is so fucking gnarly. I'm just gonna die. Thanksgiving, it can contain 14% mold in each can.
Oh, I believe that too. Like,
You know how fucking
it's like candy
gnarly
corn,
that
dude.
is?
All the candy corn ever made was made in 1972, and it was one batch, and they just recycle it, and they go from goods
I'd
to
still
Dell.
eat it though.
Yeah, exactly. I would too, but like not fucking cranberry juice.
You eat Peeps, don't you? You sick.
No,
fuck.
I don't like Peeps. Not nuts about Peeps.
You know, it's funny.
I like watching Peeps explode in the microwave. That's a fucking.
in a
Is that a
meeting.
thing?
Yeah, dude. You
Oh,
put
yeah,
that
dude.
shit in for like a minute. It's a marshmallow, so it just expands, and
Yeah.
it's like locked in that gelatin, so it just is
Alright.
like.
I mean, you put anything in a microwave for a minute, generally it can fucking explode.
That's-
So
that's
at
a
least
very
it
good
peaked.
point.
I mean, let's put a
True.
light bulb in there right now and see what happens.
Well, listen.
on here,
I'm just saying, like, you should be normally be able to microwave food. It shouldn't explode. Microwave,
That's fair.
yes, will explode.
I mean, a peep is what? Just
It
like
is.
sugar?
It's just
But
sugar.
There's a
Sugar in
great
shape.
you guys watch what's that fucking show? The Canadian.
Letterkenny.
Yeah, Letterkenny.
Yeah.
So
Fucking brilliant.
Big Dan from that, he's got a great fucking bit. He's like an amazing stand-up comedian, but like one of his best bits are like you know, it was like after touring in America, the one most important thing to know is just like all American food's trying to fucking kill you.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
It's disgusting.
Yeah. It is.
Yeah, well, if it's gets you sick, then it can get you in the hospital. And then what happens in your hospital? Then you're paying bills to do other dumb shit like that. So then it's just like full circle.
Yeah,
Why
man.
not? Just pay for some good old carcinogen-filled turkey and get some lung cancer when you're enjoying a sandy.
Yeah, why the fuck
Yeah,
not?
but
It's
those
the camels that aren't going to get Horner. It's going to be the fucking turkey
Oh
sandwiches.
yeah, that or like the fact that I've been mainlining Little Debbie's Swiss rolls for like the last 20 years.
Do you remember for your birthday when I hit a pack of Swiss? Oh no, remember when I bought you a pack of a 12
Yes,
pack of Swiss rolls and then
you
hid them
all over the
throughout the
apartment.
entire
Yeah.
house?
That's
Yeah.
a good gift.
It was a good
Yeah,
gift.
dude.
And it was fun. It was like
He
it
was
cool
literally
too because
stripping the entire
I
apartment
was
down.
and, like there's like two of them I couldn't find for like 3 days.
Like
So
a chupacabra.
it
just
was
ripping
like
shit
no, it
apart.
became this whole thing where I was like all like good and stoned at the end of the day and being like, okay, well, do I go get a Swiss roll or go look for the one that I know is already here? So it was like this fun adventure for me, and I saved, you know, a lot of money. 'Cause-
Yeah, all $6 that it could have been.
well, listen, man, I'm saying you go to the grocery
He would
store.
buy 2 at a time.
Yeah,
and
that's
a
a
fucking
dollar.
Diet Coke.
That's $1. You get 50 cents.
Diet
50
Coke, what are you shaving calories off of the Diet Coke after that?
Yeah, dude.
I don't know, man.
No liquid calories, only White Claw calories.
No, honestly, I drink diet sodas because the aspartame they use in diet sodas
It's fucking
are,
delicious.
No, not delicious. Great for hangovers.
Oh, interesting.
If you're hungover, have a diet Sprite. It breaks down alcohol.
You ever seen him with a can of soda or a bottle, like a 2-liter in the morning after he's been fucked up? Like
That
we were all
Pedialyte
living
shit,
no,
dude?
No. It's more like
No,
when he
that
would
that
come up-
Pedialyte thing that just started a couple years ago.
It's like,
That's-
let's say we were waking up in the morning, like you were getting ready for work, and he just moseys on in, and you somehow cross paths, and like I was magically off at the same time, and it's like 1 p.m. He's finally coming out from the dungeon of a basement, and then he just wakes up and starts chugging soda. First thing he does, doesn't open his eyes, doesn't say anything.
No, my MO would be like with a
Cigarette,
hangover.
soda.
It's first of all not just any soda, like Mexican Coke. Like
Yeah.
nothing beats it. Get that
Straight from
straight
the
cane
bodega.
sugar, that
Mexican
straight
Coke is the
caffeine.
best, man.
Dude, so good with a hangover. You
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
kidding me, dude? You wake up and it's just like your mouth tastes like you've been blowing the Marlboro Man all fucking night, and you're dry as a goddamn bone, dude. Go out and get a Mexican Coke, and it's just like a fucking fiesta all the way down your belly, dude. It's like ice. It's like Frozen the musical. It's playing down your fucking throat. It's amazing, dude. It's the best. Get all that sugar, that caffeine. And you're like, man, I feel like I was raped of every nutrient last night except for caffeine and sugar now.
And alcohol.
Yeah, I mean, that did the raping, you know.
Right,
I'm
right,
talking
right.
about, you know. Like, you know, it was also like Barocca. You guys have used Barocca. It was like
You used to drink that shit
is
all the
I
time.
did.
It's like
Barocca is
emergency.
it's an effervescent pill, and they made it literally
Spell
just
effervescent right now before you
absolutely
keep
will
telling the
not
story.
because I can't.
Spell it. Try
No,
it. Try it.
Everfescent.
Okay.
Effervescent.
That sounds about right.
That
Yeah.
sounds good to me.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Keep going.
Pass the test.
But anyway, they made it in Europe. It got approved like quick, and it's like I've heard it's like the general accepted hangover cure there.
In France, they have it at every single pharmacy.
It's everywhere. But yeah, it just started popping up here a couple years ago. But like you pop one in, tastes like shit.
It
It's
tastes
horrible.
hard. It tastes like
Tastes like
Flintstones
straight-
vitamins,
Yeah,
but
like,
worse.
If you
Yeah, but
could,
those are
yeah,
fine for me.
if you freebase Flintstone vitamins, that's what it tastes
Yeah,
like.
yeah.
Yeah, it's just like
it's
raw, fucking gross chemical.
Whatever. People shoot wheatgrass for fun.
Yeah,
Like, of
no,
course I'll
and
fucking
you
eat a
literally you
Flintstone
piss it
vitamin if
out
tells
just
me
like
it's
that.
better.
Like literally, like when you pee, you know that like asparagus piece thing.
Yeah.
Same thing happens with Barocca. Like it smells.
Yeah, it's gross.
Yeah, it's the same thing. Like, it rips right through you, but it replaces like B12. It's got niacin. It's got like all this other shit.
Just drink a Red Bull.
You can do that too, but like it doesn't have all the taurine and guarana and shit. You know.
Yeah, but what's wrong with taurine? It's just bull urine.
Yeah, I was gonna say like that drink called Balls.
Yeah.
That
It's
shit
true,
was
but I
just
like to.
pure
I don't
crack.
know. Sometimes I like to have a hangover cure and not be like up. You know what I mean? Like I don't
That's
need
fair.
it to bring me up. Like I need it to just like make me feel good enough to go back to sleep.
Yeah, he needs to sleep until 6 p.m. until it's happy hour again
Yeah,
to
dude.
start over. Nothing like
Living
chilling
with
to
you
do
is
that.
like living with like a large child
Kinda, yeah. For like 3 or 4 days a week, and then I leave though.
for like 2 weeks, and then you
Yeah.
come back, and it's
like,
like
you gotta
came
go
back
drop
from
me
summer
off
camp.
at the Blockbuster parking lot. Dad picks me up because you're mom, and then I go tear up mom's house. for a
And
couple
mom
months.
and dad don't have a good relationship with each other.
Oh, absolutely not. That's how I
we
got to
can't
where
stand
I am.
each other. Yeah.
I'm just kidding. My mom and dad have a great relationship. They're still married. I love them both.
All right, we are
I
tagging
think
them
they-
both in this one so they can hear that.
Yeah. I think they like
10
each-
minutes and 10 seconds into it.
Yeah, I think they like each other.
Yeah, they've been married for fucking like 100 years. Of course they
35
do.
years.
What was the other thing
something
you
like
wanted to
that.
talk about? You said you had a
Oh.
couple of things you wanted to talk about. The first one was the mold in fucking cranberries.
Yeah, I forgot to bring my paper in about it, and then we got blasted.
You actually
No.
wrote notes.
I wrote 3 notes down, and then
And you don't remember what any of them
I
are?
remember what the other one was because I was watching.
Relax yourself, dude. I just put it down for a second. Give me it back.
No.
Put it back down here, dude. I wasn't fucking done with it.
No.
Put it down.
I don't wanna.
Put it down.
This is great.
Put that shit down right now.
Fight for the joint. Fight. For
You're gonna
the
cause a
joint.
scene, aren't you?
Whatever. So regardless, I've been watching a lot of Queer Eye because it's quarantine. What else you gonna do? So there's a new season out there, and I just want to see Horner because they got this one character in there. I forget his name, but he is like
I know what you're
bearded
talking
and
about.
long haired,
Yeah, yeah.
and like he is just Horner in a nutshell. And they're in Philadelphia right now for this entire season, and it's a city of brotherly love. This dude is wearing crop tops the entire time, with his gut hanging out, and he is just like, "Honey, you're fabulous. You're so beautiful. Just let it live." You know, like.
Fucking love that.
So all I want to do is comparison shots of Horner and this guy, but like Horner with crop tops in the same outfit, just looking the way he does, like unglammed.
We should do that.
Like
Oh,
little
I would
less
happily
skincare
and
and
willingly
this,
do that right now.
right? Like this
Yeah,
is
I look
like
like
my
shit
new
too.
favorite
I have like a
thing.
whole quarantine gut
Yeah,
that I've
and this
acquired.
dude-
That gut's always been there, dude.
He
No,
is
it's not.
wearing,
It's
like-
new and it's exciting, and I'm
So
readjusting.
we'll put you like a horn dog is a 32, right? At a normal
Yeah.
day. So we're gonna
Yeah.
put you in 30s, and we're gonna let those loveys hang out a little bit and put you in a crop top and let it just do comparison shots. And we will put you in the green screen, and I'm gonna we're gonna impose you in over that guy, or join the Fab Five. I think that would be my new favorite moment in the entire.
That
thing.
would be awesome.
Right?
Yeah,
Like-
I'm into this.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Get you one of those like
Dude,
colorful hats.
Yeah, way into
Dude,
this.
this
Yeah.
him and Horner, I can't even watch the show without laughing because it is like Horner fully queened, and it is
I should
the
get the
finest
I
thing.
should get the
That's
laptop so
amazing.
we can look it up as points of reference.
What are you kidding me? Just
Or
chat
just,
about
like-
whatever. I'll
or
pull it up right
maybe,
now.
Get a producer, whatever.
What do what?
Bro,
All right,
get
fine,
out of
like-
here with this, dude. You just want something to do.
Don't
Get a
worry.
fucking job.
I do. I got one. I still want something to do though.
All right, so then we'll just send you like videos and you just edit them for us.
Yeah.
How about that?
That's literally what I fucking said, you dumb dick.
Oh my god, that is exactly you.
Yeah, it is.
That is you.
But that guy's got the hairline of a child. I
Oh,
do
don't
not.
worry.
Like,
Get ready for it.
That's true. You really
It's
don't, dude.
not going.
You should just shave your head again.
I'm
dude.
going to get there.
I think you
It's
need to,
coming
dude,
soon,
because it
yeah.
looks gross.
It's. I mean, the hat does a lot, but
The hat helps, but it's
yeah,
still
It
gross.
does, but yeah, I'm gonna get there. Yeah, I think it's coming soon.
Mike, how does it feel being back under the microphone?
Under the microphone. Well, since I just mostly lay here all the time like a dirty little bitch, it feels pretty good.
Is this your first episode with the pop guards?
Yeah,
Yes.
this is the first
Oh,
episode.
Yes.
okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, guys, we're upgrading slowly but surely.
One
so
day at a time.
Yeah.
if we're not blowing out your
Yo,
eardrums
these
now, it's
guys-
because
you
we got
look-
pop screens.
You look legit.
Do we? That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's what we wanted, man.
How much did you pay for the pop screens? Because
$40.
that's stupid.
Is
They
that
look like-
ridiculous?
no, but they look like they were made for like 8 cents.
Yeah,
Dude,
probably.
Maybe. If that.
But
Much
20
like-
bucks ain't that much for
20
us.
bucks.
No,
Dude,
much
whatever.
like 80% of plastic in general.
Yeah, whatever,
yeah.
dude. You gonna make us one?
I would.
Like
if
this
you
is what I'm
asked.
talking about. Like we just get Horner decked out.
Yes, dude. Let's give you one of Morgan's dresses
That's it. We just put him in the girls' clothes that we have.
and just
right
make you walk
here.
around
Just
Jersey
crop
City
him
bars.
out.
Honestly, that outfit, like,
You like it, don't you?
I do. I
Of
feel like I
course
could
you
be.
do.
I feel like I could be the most me I've ever been in that outfit.
I mean,
This
that's
is
fine,
it,
man.
In a nutshell,
If
like,
that's
look
what you
at
need.
that little fucking calf.
Oh,
go. Like,
not
you
high
know-
heels though. I can barely walk
Oh
in
come
skate
on,
shoes,
Horner.
bro.
You know you want to stretch those calves out
Fuck
properly.
that, dude.
Like you
Oh,
can
look,
show off
he's
your
tatted
tats.
up too.
Yeah, you guys are cuties together.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, you should hit him up.
No, I'm good.
Why not?
Because I'm like very much into women still.
It doesn't
Still,
matter.
for the moment, for the time being.
It's just about like it
Yeah,
doesn't
that's a
matter
dwindling
what you're
thing.
into. See, this is the one where the belly's out and everything is just
Oh hell
so
yeah,
Horner.
dude!
Is
Own
100%
that, dude.
Horner with
We
the
have the
short
same
shorts.
belly hair. Like,
I know. I can't watch the show
Is he
without
a-
just
is
staring
he a
at him. and
Goomba?
What
laughing.
show is this?
Is he?
It's Queer Eye
Is
Oh.
he a
on
guinea?
Netflix.
Is he a guinea too?
I don't know. I didn't ask him. He might be. He's quite hairy.
He is, yeah. Wow.
Hey, we
mean,
don't
he's
like
got
we don't
the
like to use
same hair as
slurs
you.
like that on the
Oh,
show.
fuck you. It's fine.
What does it say? Own it, Gorg, George, whatever.
Own it, George.
Own it, George.
George.
Own it, George.
Yeah.
Dude, look at that gut.
Dude, what
just
an
lets
amazing,
it rock.
what an
It's the
amazing
new
series
fucking
though. Like
thing.
what like
It's,
other
it's one of the best things.
yeah,
I've
what
seen.
other
It's done
TV
so
show
well.
airs and then like goes away forever and then just like comes,
Comes back
back
on
like
Netflix.
fucking 10 times harder because it was like way before its time. You know what I mean? Like there's so much shit out there that was like way before its time and then
Dude, I
that
almost
it just
fucking
then never
cried.
had, you know, like that's fucking hell yeah for those dudes and that show. That's fucking badass.
That show is awesome.
Yeah, that's badass, dude. You had your like, you know.
It's amazing, but it's the fact that I have to look at you every time that dude is running around with a crop top, invading people's households, and
Yeah.
he's like, "Let's just get in your bathroom, honey, and talk about the fact that this is Donald Trump
Yeah.
from hair gel."
You know what I want
I'm
to
like,
make it?
Horner, yes.
You know what I want to make a show about? I want to make a reality show about Albanians.
Why?
Because I can't think of a crazier people.
As a culture, I mean, I'm sure you could find a bunch of them, dude.
Yeah.
Like anywhere else in that region.
No, but like a crew, like if I just like followed around your like all your cousins from the Bronx or something for like a week, like I think.
Yeah, they wouldn't like that very much.
No,
Yeah,
I'm
they're not
sure
gonna
they
let you-
fucking
They would ask you.
wouldn't.
They would ask you to do it and then yell at you for being there.
Yeah,
They'd
exactly.
be like, "Hey, you want to record us? Okay, yeah, cool.
Yeah,
What
much
the
like
fuck
when-
are you doing
Much
here?"
like when we hang out, you ask me to come over, and then
I've
you yell at me for
never
being here.
asked you to
No,
come over.
No.
When's the last time I texted you come over?
Right now,
Look
you
at
were
your
like,
pull
"Alex,
up your
I
fucking
can't-
phone right
I can't
now.
live without you.
Get the fuck out of here.
I miss you so much.
Let's
Oh,
just talk
dude,
about how
my
many
world
pictures of
is-
Horner are on the fridge.
Yeah,
Actually-
like why? Yeah, let's exhibit that.
So I came back from Delaware. I actually have gifts for you guys. Hang on one second. I'm gonna go get
what?
them. Yeah, I got you guys gifts because I knew we were recording. Hang on.
Oh,
It's gonna be
this is fun.
super
You had to
cute.
go live.
Oh fucking
Yeah, I
That's
decided to
cute.
go live.
Oh my god.
dude, I bet it's a Coney Island jellyfish.
You probably got a sand dollars
You know
with
what
like
a
our
Coney Island
initials,
jellyfish is?
like a ball sack.
No, it's a condom you find in Coney Island. I bet
Hey,
it's.
I don't want
I
that.
bet it's. I bet it's like a.
Oh, look.
But it's a
It's
Rehoboth
one
So-
pair of
cinema.
sweatpants.
No. So because I stole your sweater, this is for you.
Oh.
Nike tax free.
Wow.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, I was like, these are the biggest pants ever.
No, it's a
Sweatshirt.
You're an
sweatshirt. I got you because I stole yours, and I use yours all the time.
Dude, this is way better than my H&M fucking clearance fucking
Good
sweater.
because you're not getting that one back, dude. That's
You're
mine.
welcome. Fuck
Yeah.
it. Well, that was the best part about it was because it looked dope and it was worn in all the right ways.
Yeah.
You're fucking
That's the
welcome.
best
Yeah, I
part
know.
about being friends,
So
though. Is
whatever,
like
dude.
watching somebody wear something in and then you steal it.
Does
at the
that fit
opportune
you, though?
moment.
What size is this thing?
It's a large.
Well, then, yeah.
Well, I'm just asking because I want to make sure that it does fit you.
Are you going to return it? You
No,
drive
it's
3.5
I'm
hours
not
and go
going to
return it?
Delaware.
that's
You look good, dude.
It's a silky boy sweater.
It's nice, dude.
Ooh.
Good.
does
This
feel
is
nice.
way better than my H&M.
Delaware outlets, bro.
Oh, I know.
It's fucking best.
You know how many times me and this fucking dickhead have been to fucking Delaware together?
At least like 30.
Fucking, yeah,
Yeah,
at
like
least.
something crazy.
That's
I trained you in Delaware. didn't
That
I?
was my
Yeah.
first shoot on Team Mom was in Delaware.
My last shoot on Teen Mom ever, for now, was in Delaware too.
Jesus. Mine was in Oklahoma. Equally as depressing.
Tulsa.
Dude, I fucking
Yeah,
that
actually
place.
Joplin, Missouri.
No,
we
not-
drove from Tulsa
No,
to
it's not even.
Joplin
It's
and then
Miami,
back.
which is kind of fascinating. So Miami is spelt Miami, and the original Miami tribe of Native Americans.
It's nice, right?
Well,
Does
let's
it?
let him have his fact. Sorry. I'm just
But
gonna
anyway,
stretch it.
the original Miami tribes from Miami, Oklahoma, and then they went to Miami, Ohio, and they joined the Seminoles down in Florida, hence Miami. Boom. Little fun fact. Y'all fucking learned.
Wow, cool. Did you know that the Seminoles, like the
Wow, cool.
the Seminole Indians, are like one of the richest, I guess you can say, like tribe or group of Native Americans in the world.
I would believe so because, like, I don't know if this is fact or not, but
They
like,
own the Hard Rocks, like all the Hard Rocks.
Really?
Yeah. And
They
apparently
deserve
every
every
Seminole, every Seminole
fucking
child,
way.
every Seminole child, they get like a dividend when they're born, and it's $1 million, and it sits in a bank account when they're 18, and then when they're 18, they have $1 million in their bank account.
Wait, that's it? After a dividend of being born? Or after
Dude,
the dividend?
you are born and you're given $1 million. What did you get when you were born?
Life.
Life, exactly. This guy got life and $1 million.
But
I mean,
like,
that's
so-
compensated.
alright,
I
whatever,
mean,
pretty
that's-
good.
yeah,
But
I
like
don't know.
still.
That's fucking awesome, dude.
It's
Imagine
fucking
18,
badass.
you got $1 million and invested it all in
well,
it.
I'd
it's
be dead.
insane. Like,
I'd be fucking dead right now.
yeah, it's insane. Like in Alaska, like you get a cut of the slope of like all the oil.
Everyone does?
Yeah, if you're born
Oh,
there.
I've heard about that, like
Yeah,
the
so
oil
it's-
tax
I
or the
forget
oil
what-
dividend.
Yeah, I forget what this fucking. There's another word for it, but like you get like so if you're born Alaskan, you like if you're born like after we acquired it, and like I don't know, like the 60s,
52.
50s, 60s, 70s or whatever.
52, something.
So anyway,
This is where we call Pat.
It's
yeah,
1952.
exactly. I fucking lived there. I should know this.
It's 1952.
Yeah. So anyway, if you were born after that, you got like the most amount you could, and like for some people, it's like fucking $30,000
Yeah, dude, that's
for
not
the
bad.
year. Some people don't in Alaska don't even fucking work.
Well, because what are you
But
gonna do up
they-
there? Chip ice?
No, but they fuck. I don't know. You can hunt, sell meat. They're fucking pelts.
You
can
can't
do-
sell. You can't sell elk. You can't sell like bear meat. You can't.
If you are,
You can't mass because then, dude, then poachers would go fucking ape shit.
What poachers?
no, it's true.
Poachers, people. If
No,
you can
no,
make
no, no,
money
no,
doing
no, no.
something,
all,
people
no,
exploit
all that
it.
still happens, but like the rules are on it are fucking insane. Like you get like you can go to jail for like an illegal kill in Alaska. Like you go to jail for like years.
Yeah, of course.
Over
You're like
one
hunting
illegal,
7 salmon
like
Right.
when
no,
you should have hunted.
no,
5
like say
only
you
that
killed,
year.
say you killed an elk, right?
And it was too
you didn't
light,
have a
like it
tag
was-
for it.
Yeah.
Or it wasn't old enough, wasn't young enough. Like
Yeah.
it's not like a fine. It's like you
You
go
go to
prison.
jail for that.
Yeah.
That
So
is-
that's why that poacher shit doesn't happen there.
Okay.
And if it does, it's just like also the community around that is like so fucking mental to where they're like, oh, we're gonna report anything we see that. Like if you fucking gut an animal, you don't take all of it. Like say you like leave a little bit of the gut, like somebody will report you.
Well, you don't. No one takes the guts with them.
No, but like you still
You
use
leave that
all-
out for the
no, I'm
fucking
just saying in
animals.
general, if you don't use all the animal that you can take, then
Yeah.
you get reported, you get fined.
Oh yeah, because it's a waste then.
Serious.
And then that's because wolves go fucking ape shit and bears.
Yeah, dude.
Wait, is that thing like you just blast a deer in the face and then
You
If
have
you
to-
kill it,
you
you
got
have to
it.
take fucking all of it, dude.
that I get, but like I'm saying, you just slice that bitch open and all the guts. You got to take those too.
Yeah.
No,
And
so
you're
like,
saying yeah, and Alex, you're saying no. You're saying
No,
like
it
let the
depends
vultures
on
eat
what
it.
it- no, it
In
depends
order,
on
like,
what
you
it
gotta
is.
Scoop it up.
yeah.
Depends on what it is, but like you have like there's like a certain threshold of
It's
animal
probably
you have
weight.
to take with you.
Because like a deer, if it's light enough, you'll carry it off out of the woods with you. You'll just throw that shit on your back and just go.
Yeah.
Right.
Or if you have like an ATV or something, like if you're close enough. But if you're
No.
deep, you have to quarter it. So you have to cut it open, gut it, and then cut it into quarters. And then you just take those quarters, you just slap a fucking leg
Yeah.
over your shoulder and
Yeah,
walk.
like you
Back
kill
and
When
a-
forth
that
and back
happens,
and
when
forth.
that happens, you leave the guts there. They're not expecting you to put it in your fucking
no, no,
pockets.
no, no, yeah, that's all, yeah.
All right.
Guts wasn't the right
Gosh.
term.
Yeah, fair, fair.
So it's
Guts
like a
wasn't the
moose
right
versus
term.
deer over here.
Exactly.
That's
Like
what
if you
I'm
kill a
talking about.
moose,
Right,
you
dude.
have to chop that shit up and bring it with you. Like,
Yeah,
Duh,
yeah,
that's a fucking
yeah.
house you're taking
yeah,
home.
dude. Moose are fucking crazy too, dude. Like they all like if they're injured, like say they got shot, whatever, they'll walk around for a couple days. They'll go down to water and just fucking wait
For a bear to eat it?
Yeah,
Ooh, cool.
yeah, it's fucking badass. They're like, cool, I'm a product of nature now. And
That would be pretty awesome.
Be cool if we did it instead of racking up mad bills, getting cancer. We just
You're
roll
getting
out-
cancer,
roll out down to the
motherfucker.
river.
We don't smoke
You can
cigarettes.
still go to the river,
Oh
dude.
my
No one's
God,
ever gonna
you're
stop
so
you from jumping in a
cool.
river, dude. If you want to go jump in a river and go drown, no one's gonna stop you. Everyone who wants to go die in New York who jumps in a river pretty much dies.
That's true. Did you ever read about that guy that went swimming in the Gowanus? He's like a environmentalist or something
Yeah,
like
it's
that.
disgusting.
They deloused him afterwards.
Yeah, it was like-
They're like, you have literally not like Syphilis 2, the sequel.
yeah,
Like-
things have had time to adapt down there, and we haven't had time to
fucking
study it.
Yeah, I remember I used to work in an office right there. Fucking Eastern Effects used to be right on the Gowanus until Sandy, because the water rose and just like infested the whole fucking area. But yeah, there's just like a massive pump that runs like 24/7 trying to clean that water.
Dude, there's never gonna be
So gross.
And now the official episode 10 of No Rule Manland can begin.
Oh, there we go.
24 minutes, 31 seconds. That's going to be our time stamp.
That's the longest it's been since a White Claw has been
There you
part of
go.
an episode.
Welcome to No Rule Manland, episode 10. We've got Michael fucking Horner in the house tonight.
Do 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 do.
That's right. You all owe me $20.
I'm not
was
giving you
some
shit,
shit.
dude. I'm not giving you fucking
Fuck off.
anything, dude. Take a shit.
Always said
You're
that.
lucky you're even here.
Yeah.
You know what I've been thinking about, dude? We've actually progressed pretty well in 10 episodes. I was listening to our first episode ever.
Oh my god.
Oh, man. Dude, first off, some of the shit that we talk about is a little wild, which is hysterical.
Yeah, I heard about the Bill Clinton, Hillary Clinton, Barbie doll thing, and I was like,
Oh, my God.
fuck,
That was
came
the
out of my mouth.
That was the best, though.
I forgot about that.
It was good taking a break because I actually listened to all of them. And
Yeah, a whole
similar
week.
similar to how Mike has fucking feedback for us about like a real entrance song, which is fair. I do agree with you.
I 100%
I also want a new logo because that thing I ripped offline for like $1.
Yeah.
So like we need to get something for that too, but we've discussed that. But like other than that, dude, like you can see incrementally like it getting better. And now that like people that are our friends, granted they're our friends, but now that they know about it, it makes it a little bit more fun.
It makes it so much more fun because you know what? Everyone's fucking allowed to be on it too.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
It's like, oh, sorry, we're just specifically talking about golf and the fact that you didn't watch Tiger Woods play with fucking, what is it? Peyton Manning the other day doesn't mean you have something to talk about. It's like, dude, we can talk about
Anything you fucking want. That's
We
why I
got-
like when you were like, "Oh, Horn's gonna come and do an episode." I was like, "Awesome,
Perfect.
perfect."
Could always use a horn doggy's opinion. Plus, this guy likes to chat too, so it's
I
perfect.
immediately feel completely different after I took a sip of that White Claw because it's so fucking good.
I sobered up. I forgot I even smoked a little doob.
Hey, White Claw, how does that sound as an ad? Pay us and we can do that.
It's so good that I'm
It's so
sober from
delicious.
smoking weed.
And this is a mango one because they have summer flavors. They have watermelon, mango, tangerine, and lemon. Seriously, White Claw.
And that whole new
Just
line.
fucking pay
That
us,
whole
dude.
new
I went
line
through
with
2 cases
watermelon too.
Did I not say watermelon?
No, there's new ones too.
Yeah, there's
we're
watermelon.
drinking.
That's what I just said.
Just said the entire
I just
thing.
said all 4 of them, you fucking moron. Pay attention. Put that joint down.
I don't want to.
Just been like sitting there inhaling, trying to say the sentence that Alex has been saying. Awesome.
No,
This is gonna be fantastic.
This is going to be great.
you're wrong.
Nothing better.
Yeah. But dude, it's funny though, like when I was cooking, I had them on I had it on my headphones and I'm just like sitting there giggling at me and you talking about I don't even fucking know. I also don't even remember half the conversations that we have on this.
Oh, I blacked this all out immediately.
Yeah, dude, like I'll be like, when did we even talk?
95% of the conversations we fucking have?
All the time.
Right. That's why it's actually we did this because so we can remember what we actually have done in our
Yeah,
lives.
it's kind of like a little on record of.
Yeah, that's why we did it. Dude, we were talking about coronavirus in the first episode, and in the first episode we had 100 or like 200,000 cases, and now we're at like 2.1. At that time, it was globally 2.1 million cases.
Yeah.
And now America is in 2.1 million cases.
And I'm
you
just like,
remember
fuck it,
when-
I'm good now.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. Like we were
not
talking
caring.
about like how different it was for you. Like I was like,
There
hey,
was like a day there were like the Times was like we're under 800.
Yeah,
You know, under
exactly.
800 people died today.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. That's incredible.
That's progress. You're just like, what the fuck end of day shit am I living in?
yeah, dude. It's funny. I asked you when you thought we'd be able to go to bars again. You said end of summer, and I think, well, you're
I went
obviously
to a bar the other day.
yeah. So like that was wrong, but
I think here's different though. Like just I like literally in the walk to like from your place to go get cigarettes today, I noticed like entirely it's completely different. Like people are not sitting outside. There's no like sanctioned off. Like I mean, just saying in the city, like
yeah,
it's just not. That
go
is-
go shopping. Go to any store.
Here it's not like that. Like the city, they're having a problem because like they opened up on Monday for curbside and shit. So like their doors are open. And people are just wandering in, and all the employees are being like, "What the fuck? Get out of here!
Yeah,
you
dude.
can't come inside."
Dude,
Like,
I went to the Nike outlet in Delaware, and first off, the line wrapped around the store, which was super annoying because you have to wait 15, 20, 25 minutes just to get in. First off.
And things you do for a free sweatshirt, huh?
They have those stickers on the floor like stay 6 feet apart. It's not 6 feet apart. No. Like I was
Are
literally
they really not?
No, my
They
wings
feel like they are.
my wingspan is 6 feet 4 inches. 6 feet 5 inches.
I think it depends where you go.
Did
like
you
Whole
lay
Foods,
face
like
down?
No,
yeah.
I just went like this, dude. I just went like this, and it was like
Still
on,
like an airplane. Not true. False news.
Yeah,
Fake
right.
news.
on my
Yeah.
wrists. Like it's way shorter than 6 feet.
5'6".
And
Unacceptable.
then like when I had to check out, it was put your stuff on the counter. The guy stepped back. I put it on the counter, He rang everything. He stepped back. He was like, "Okay, give me like put your ID and your card or however you want to pay on the like on the counter." And then he stepped back. I put it there. He went and grabbed it, and then he was like, "Put it back, step back." Like the whole thing, like every interaction was like, "Okay, take a couple steps back, take a couple steps." Like
It's a full dance.
it was so annoying, dude. It took like an hour just to buy like that sweater. That was it.
Man. And it took you how long? It took 14 seconds to get mine.
Yeah, dude. I literally spent 35 minutes.
I think a lot of it too is like all that's tax free too.
Of
So,
course,
I'm
man.
sure people are like fucking flocking to Delaware right now
Like,
for
how
a
does
break.
Delaware make? How does Delaware like alive right now? Like, how do they pay for
Because
water?
they're tax free, like every major corporation and all that shit. Like
what are they
every
paying
LLC,
But what are
every
they
movie,
paying?
Bank,
every
dude.
movie you
JP
ever,
Morgan,
yeah.
DuPont.
What
DuPont.
are they?
That's what they're.
I was
making.
actually in.
It's just DuPont.
I was in the DuPont house.
Also, if you live in
No, you
like,
weren't.
Yeah,
That's
the
what you
house.
guys
The
rented?
house was it was
Yeah.
a DuPont owned house.
But
But it was the
that's-
It's not
DuPont
the
family.
DuPont, but they
No.
had
No, no,
their
it was
hands in it.
the DuPont family.
no,
Yo.
sure, but they're huge though.
I know. That's
They're
exactly what I'm saying.
big
Yeah, of
motherfucking
course.
family.
All right,
Yeah,
so
of
I saw
course.
the drone picture you took. I
I've
saw
been-
one house
yeah,
that
I
was
partied
ridiculous.
with a DuPont once, and it was
The house
like,
that
I'm
I
like,
flew over with the drone, that was the house we were in.
Okay, because like there was one right next to it that was
That
like
was
3 of yours,
beautiful.
and I was like, dude, if they're in that fucking thing,
No,
forget about it.
Where
was
were
that?
you? Rehoboth?
That's it, DuPont
Rehoboth,
house.
yeah.
I fucking love
That's the
Rehoboth, dude.
DuPont family. You were in the maid's quarters of the mansion over
No,
there.
dude, no. That
sure.
it's just the thing is that like the family doesn't want anything to do with it. Apparently, they're trying to sell it for $10.5 million. Now, it's on the beach. Like once you get into the house, unless you're leaving, like unless you're getting in your car and driving somewhere, you don't put shoes on. You just walk right onto the beach. You have a private walkway that literally on the beach says "private, do not enter." Like no one else can walk on that fucking walkway other than us.
Yeah, that's kind of amazing for there.
Yeah, dude, it was
like
amazing,
the
but it was
super closed off.
such an old house.
Yeah.
Like you can, there was
You're paying
5.
for the land.
There was dude.
Yeah, and I mean, just to have the private beach access, because
The beach access is where it's at, dude. Other places, what do you gotta do? You gotta schlep a cooler a block and a half just to get to the
Yeah.
beach.
Or
entrance.
like-
That makes me
dude, like-
happier than sweating for that fucking beer, just sweating it out, gut out, enjoying
when
it.
you go to the beach and you gotta take a piss, what do?
Go right in the ocean.
You go right in the ocean. Here, water's too cold. Oh fuck, I'm gonna freeze my nuts off. I'm barely gonna be able to take a piss because I'm so cold.
Why
no?
am I at the beach if I'm going to be complaining like a bitch?
No, you just walk into the house, take a piss, come back.
Never even crossed my mind.
It's literally less than 3 minutes,
Wow.
including the piss.
Never felt like a dumber situation in my
That's
life.
amazing.
Dude, I'm gonna go right in the water. I'm at the beach. I'm gonna do everything in my
Do you
power
ever tried to
never
pee?
leave that
Ever tried to
beach.
pee while your penis is literally trying to retract into your own body?
Because it's so cold.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
just
Yes,
like
dude.
it's like running
It's
away,
horrible.
and then you're just like, oh no, we got to push something out though. Like that's
You
not
can't tell
happening.
if you have to pee or you're
not
just like
happening.
losing the sensation of your
Yeah.
entire body from the cold.
Yeah.
I went surfing in November once, and I was like, oh, all right, this will be cool. Let's catch some like,
Fuck.
let's get some fucking gnar waves out here. It'll be.
How'd it go?
Oh, it was the worst decision of my life. I went
Did
out
you have
there.
like your booties too?
I had booties and I had a wetsuit. I didn't have like mask and gloves, but I was out there for like 10 minutes.
Dude, like
We're
yeah, dude,
doing
just
our
face
thing.
and fingers are enough for me to fuck that, dude.
Oh man, I was
Dude, if I
like-
can't feel my fingers, I'm not going in the water.
But
Well, no,
regardless-
I'll jump in, but I'm not staying in.
No, and like, dude, surfing, you're fucking sitting.
You're
not
sitting
even
in there, yeah.
moving, dude. You're just fucking waiting for a nice set, and like it. Fuck.
It either happens or it doesn't happen, and if it doesn't happen, you
No,
could be sitting there for
I'm-
an hour.
I'm good. It sucks, especially here too, because like the swells in the winter.
the swell is in the winter.
The
so
swells
that's
in
where
the
we're like,
winter, and like we're supposed to have a horrible hurricane season. So
Oh,
Bring it on.
dude, there was already
Fucking-
2 of them before hurricane season
I
started.
know,
I
but
just want you guys to remember October
No.
29th is going to equal probably a fucking earth-shattering hurricane
yeah.
because it always happens on my birthday.
Yeah, it does.
Blizzard,
That's
True.
true.
hurricane, Sandy
Yeah,
hit
you're right.
Oh my
right on my
god, yeah,
birthday.
dude.
That's
It's
right.
always
Remember
something
the
right
nor'easter
like-
2 days after fucking Sandy?
Dude, it's
it was like
always
punching
my
a
birthday.
bruise. Like,
Dude,
Mother
I'll
Nature
never
was like,
forget-
fuck all of you.
I'll never forget it was like maybe like 5 or 6 years ago. The Super Bowl was held in New Jersey. It was held at the Giants Stadium.
Yeah, MetLife.
Yeah, MetLife Stadium. And it was like 70 degrees out in February. It was like the weirdest thing.
Yeah.
The next day, absolute blizzard.
Rich shit cold.
Oh, dude, no, it was
There's
like
no
a
seasons anymore. Like it's like
You
dude,
noticed that, right? There's no spring.
No, dude, spring was
Cold, hot.
Spring was 8 minutes this year. and then it was
Seriously.
hot as balls. Like and
There was
then just
one night-
fucking Satan's gooch outside.
Yeah, it was like 40. It was like the low of night. The
Save
low
that
of night.
line.
Yeah.
The low of the night was like 40, 40, 40. It snapped down to 18, and then it went right.
bonkers.
That was it.
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck is going on?
It was fucking mental, dude.
Yeah, but just going real quick back to retracting penises inside of things.
Oh yeah, peeing in already cold water.
Yeah, I was gonna go pee in cold water.
Also,
for
you're
this
peeing
wetsuit
inside your
thing.
own wetsuit, so
Yeah,
that
it's to
means
keep
you're just
you warm.
hanging out with your
It's
own
so you
pros.
keep
Keep
it warm.
yourself warm.
gross.
It's so gross.
There's
but-
filtration.
So I went to go for it, and I was
There
like,
isn't
"Man,
though. It's a wetsuit. That's the whole fucking
it's salt
point.
water. It's salt fucking water. It's filtration. Whatever.
It's sterile or not, gross.
I just want to tell you, don't ever go surfing in the winter with a wetsuit that might be a smidge too small, or if a fin can graze it, because if you think
right.
your nuts or your vagina, any part of your body can handle fucking 30-something, 40-degree water, you're mistaken. It is a nightmare. It feels like
I bet.
needles are punching you straight in that area that is
Yeah.
exposed. And oh my God, within the first 3 seconds, I was like, all right, something's wrong. Everything's broken. I was like,
I'm falling
I'm
apart.
looking around. I'm like swimming. I'm like, all right, like, whew, ow. Ow. Like, eating, like it's so cold it hurt, like it's on fire. And then, like, I was like, dude, I gotta go.
I gotta get
like,
out of here.
I was like, fuck this. Like, I'm out. Like, we just finally got out past the set. And if you know, like, paddling out past the set's like,
a
that's
workout.
half the battle of the day.
Yeah,
You're
it
like,
is.
oh,
Like,
God.
just getting
Just
there.
getting
And then
there,
you
like,
just sit there.
Yeah.
Dude, and you sit there and wait for it. But then that moment, the minute I got there, and that's when like I was sitting on the board and I could see that the slit across my upper thigh was just wide open.
Yeah.
And my wetsuit was just eating freezing cold ocean water
Yeah.
straight to my genitalia, right to my nutsack.
Oh my God,
And
dude.
then that was it for me. I was like, dude, I gotta go or I'm gonna die. I'm out of the ocean.
Fuck
I'm
that.
out for life. That's it. I was like, never again. Never go surfing past like October.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you just don't do
I mean,
it.
here it's so tough. It's like what, like maybe a week or two of decent temperatures, and before jellyfish.
Yeah, well, so, I
Like
mean,
when
like
it's
you
nice
know,
here, the
Fuck
jellyfish come
jellyfish.
roll through. And
You
They
just-
start coming in
Yeah.
end of
Dude, like
August.
remember we were in Manuel Antonio in Costa Rica. Like that water was hot as fucking shit, dude. It
85
was
degrees.
sweaty. Like I
Everything
remember, like
fast.
yeah,
that was like 7 a.m.
it was 7 a.m. and I remember being like sitting on top of the board, sweating, like being like, "This is gross." Like my legs feel gross. Like my legs feel hotter than the air. It was nasty.
It was so.
You're nasty.
Yeah.
You're
Hey, you want to tell us about that experience with Mark Ruffalo that you had?
That was a Mark Ruffalo.
Wait, so you didn't hang out with the Hulk?
No, it was Ralph Macchio.
Whatever, dude.
It's so different. The Karate Kid and the Hulk, like it's literally
They both know karate.
They're
fair.
both on AMC now, right?
No, the Hulk doesn't know karate.
He just knows smash.
Smash.
And you
He's
need
just
to
the
smash
size of
in karate.
He's the size of 12 Karate Kids, essentially.
Okay. So what happened with Ralph Macchio?
Oh, I was saying was like the last time I was mic'd up, like I am right now. I was working on a show about gypsies that live in America, in New York.
Where?
Mostly around the corner from your dad's old shop, like 57th.
57 the first.
Wait, there's actual
57th and 2nd.
like actual gypsies?
Yeah,
Or do
like-
they identify as gypsies?
No. They're straight up Roma. Like they can't read. They fucking they like can't read.
They
like
can't read. That's how you play stupid and get everyone.
Yeah. They say they can't.
Wait.
They're like the women make all the money by running like psychic scams or like sweetheart scams where like they're 17 and then like they go sneak into a club and like bang some rich dude. And then like 2 days later, like, yo, I'm 17 and extort money from them for like years on end.
No way.
It's called sweetheart scam, yeah. It's like
Okay.
a big thing they do.
So that's what the where are they from?
They're. I mean, they say they're Romania. They say, but they're like all mutts, you know,
Yeah.
or like kind of like a mixed bag of.
They're gypsies. They're fucking road warriors.
Yeah, that's it.
who are you
Yeah.
kidding?
But anyway, we were like,
Why is he spying on fucking gypsies?
Ralph Macchio wasn't. What happened was, he was friends with a bunch of them for some weird reason, and no, he was friends with a dude named Peter LaPera, who was a producer on the show. His dad was a doctor who was friends with all these gypsies. His dad was friends with Ralph Macchio, and he was like, I'm going to make a show. I need a name behind it. So he got Ralph Macchio involved.
Okay.
And then Nat
And he's
Geo-
like the host.
Not even. He's just an executive producer. Like,
Oh, so
Not
why
even on
why
there.
was he with you then?
he was just rolling. He would just roll up to be like, hey, like, what's my, like, what is?
What's my direction?
No.
What am I here for?
No. Like, where's my money going? Essentially.
Oh,
So this
okay.
one particular day, he rolled up and he rolled up to the set, and I was like, I was so crazy busy, I didn't recognize who he was, and I walked up to him and I was just like, hey, do you want a coffee or anything? And he was like, no, I'm good. Then I walked over to somebody and I was like, is that like some lawyer from the network or whatever? And they're like, no, that's Ralph Macchio, you idiot. Like,
It's only one movie. It's okay. It's easy to forget.
no, he's in The Outsiders. That's like my favorite movie ever.
No, it's not, because you would have known who he was if it was.
Well, no, because he's 16 in The Outsiders, and that was a grown ass man. Totally different. Like fucking.
tomato fucking tomato, dude.
No, it's not. The Outsiders came out in the 80s. This was like 2012.
But if you watched it your entire
I
life,
would not have
you would have been
reckoned-
like, "That's Ralph Macchio."
No.
That's like me saying I
No.
watch Al Pacino in Godfather and then see him in person and go, "Oh, is that a lawyer from AMC?"
That's
I would
not
have thought the same thing.
That's not
actually.
true. He wasn't a fucking.
how
Al Pacino
old he
wasn't a
is?
teenager in Godfather.
He was like 23,
Yeah, Ralph Macchio was like fucking 17 or 16.
and he
in
looks
Outsiders.
exactly the same. He looks just like Mark Ruffalo.
Whatever, dude. I was
No,
busy.
he doesn't. Does he? I've never
No.
seen a
No,
picture.
he
of
looks
Evan
nothing like
right
Mark
now.
Ruffalo.
He
There's
does.
no way. I'm
looks
sure that
nothing
dude has
like
been
him.
blowing through bags of coke for a long time.
No,
right now.
dude.
Who the
Ralph
fuck are
Macchio
you
is just
kidding?
like a Long Island dad. Like he's just fucking chill as can be.
Who's
Wait,
like, I
was
just
it?
coach soccer.
Isn't Ralph
T-ball.
Macchio in My Cousin Vinny too? Isn't he one of
Yes, he
the
is,
cousins
yeah.
that are in
Yeah,
jail?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, just went to
Yeah.
pick up a can of tuna.
Yeah, dude. If
Yeah.
I saw the fucking cousin from My Cousin Vinny, I would know who he was.
Fucking wouldn't.
Guarantee
Look him up
you.
right now, Alex.
Go
I
ahead.
I'm
guarantee
gonna
you
look
would
him up
fucking
right
know
now,
him,
dude. I'll fucking know.
There's
him.
no way this guy looks the same.
No, he doesn't, dude. No.
Dude.
Age, gravity, all that shit. Fucking
What are you
happens.
talking about?
Gravity is for the.
I
the
bet you
belly
can't even spell
buttons.
Ralph Macchio.
I don't. I'm not even.
You don't even know what the fuck. He looks exactly the same.
No,
that
he
looks
doesn't.
exactly
Dude,
like.
I would never have
No,
guessed that was
he
him.
doesn't.
He looks exactly
Exactly.
like a network lawyer.
That's what I'm
There's
saying.
No way
Oh
he
yeah,
sounds-
he
You've also
doesn't-
never
he doesn't
seen.
look
No, he
similar at
doesn't
all.
at all. He
I would
looks-
have had no idea who
No,
the
he
fuck that
doesn't.
guy is.
Dude,
10 out of
age-
10, I would win a fight with that
Listen,
guy
it's-
right now.
Did not age poorly,
Not
and
Karate
also,
Kid.
like just the way he carried himself, he was so fucking cool. You would have never guessed.
You would have never thought he was the Karate Kid with Mr. Miyagi.
never would have guessed it, dude. The guy, like,
He's cool.
so fucking cool, nicest fucking dude.
You know who else I hear is cool?
That's
I was
awesome.
remember, like, I was talking to him one day, and he was just like, "Oh, what's going on, Ralph? Like, what do we have to talk about?
no,
Nothing."
no.
But he was like, "Shoot the shit." He was like, "Yo, we got a new dog. We got a Shih Tzu." think
Dude,
we
I don't
just
care
got
about
it-
Ralph
I have a Shih
Macchio's.
Tzu.
No, I think we got it just so the kids could say shit. Like, it was like just dad, straight dad vibes.
I
Like,
don't care what the fuck Ralph Macchio has to say. Go back to these Romanian gypsies, because that's the.
Anyway,
I don't give a fuck about Ralph Macchio's fucking poodle.
the story fucking
It's a
involves.
Shih Tzu,
It's a
motherfucker.
Shih Tzu.
Whatever, dude. Okay, so Romanian.
Anyway,
Romanian. I'm gonna go bring that White Claw fucking case in here,
Yeah,
so that way we don't have to
in
get
the
on.
middle. Let's go.
Friday
Come on,
night,
White Claw,
no
we're
room
waiting
and
for you. Bring it on, sponsor us. All we want to do is crush claws and chat and give you shout outs.
No rule, man land.
Just make sure you put it low enough that it doesn't block our beautiful faces.
Yeah, or the. Yeah, I'm not doing that.
Oh, you're just
anyway,
gonna sit
so
right next
this
to me, you sick
particular
fuck.
day
That's
at
awesome.
work, we like the matriarch of the family. She was like in her probably like her mid 60s. Total psychopath.
Did she sweetheart trap anybody?
Oh yeah, totally. She was like, I think she was like, she was on a couple like most wanted lists. We used to
Mid-60s,
put her
you
in. A,
No, she was.
yes, she
not.
was, dude. We put her in a wig to put her on TV, but
How did you get her to go on TV? Did you tell? Wait, so
Oh,
you
she's a crazy
spied?
person.
So you spied on them and then told them that you were spying.
no,
on them.
don't
we
have
were
to
like,
spy, they're
no,
down.
no. We're like, we're gonna shoot the show, and they're like, fuck yeah, we'll do anything to make money because we're gypsies when we don't give a shit. And also, we're gonna like figure out a way to rob you, which they did. At the end of it, like the company I worked for, by the end of it, Nat Geo had opened an audit on them for like how they use their funds because it was.
Oh,
like-
really?
Yeah, Nat Geo, like it was. They poured. It was this weird time in National Geographic where the guys, the senior executives at the Fox lineup from like Survivor and all that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They'd take over Nat Geo and we're trying to like move it from like nature docs to trash.
Yeah, and it
Essentially.
worked.
No, it didn't. Because Nat
What are you
Geo went
talking
back the other way. Like, have you ever seen anything else like I'm describing on Nat Geo since then?
Actually, I don't really watch Nat Geo. I was just thinking of Alone.
I watch History Channel, motherfucker.
I was thinking of Alone.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
History
It
Channel.
didn't work. But anyway, so they
Discovery
like dumped,
Channels.
like, dude, they had like a fucking Times Square billboard for their show and everything. There were 4 episodes and Nat Geo called it. They were like, this is trash. And this was a huge waste of money.
Okay, so you had her on. You had her
So
on
anyway,
camera.
we rolled up to go shoot with her at an apartment. The cops were already there. And we're like,
Why were the cops there?
because she, I guess, like had spit and punched on the doorman or something like that.
Fair.
So we're like just sitting there, and it's like this whole situation. The cops are coming, and the owner of the building is like, she's fucking out. Like, we're done with her. Like, she's a fucking crazy person, which she was.
Right.
And we're like kicking out of the building. So the cops come, and then like her 2 sons roll up. And they're like, don't film us, we won't talk. So like this shitty company we work for. And like I wouldn't do this now. I was like way younger and like fresh out the gate. But they were like, you have a good relationship with him. Like the guy, one of the girl's kids' name was like Eric or something like that. And he was like, you have a good relationship. Like, go sit in that van and like see what's going on. Like, are they gonna like take their mom somewhere or something? So they put me and like they really liked Ralph, so they put me and Ralph in this van. They're like, go and sit in this van and talk to them, and then they mic'd me to try and get like the information out of them.
So you're interrogating them basically.
Dude,
Pretty
you're a
much
fucking
being
narc.
like, yeah, man, it's so fucked up, huh? So like, where do you think you're gonna take your mom next?
So what's the
She
next
can't live
move?
here anymore. So where's she gonna go? You know?
What did they say?
And how does that make you feel? I mean, like, I think like after 5 minutes, they were like, "Get the fuck out of here, you asshole!"
I feel like the best place to go if you were like not welcomed into like a certain city would be like Tennessee.
She went to Astoria, which is just as good.
Okay. Yeah, might as well be. Yeah.
That's kind of like.
Did Ralph
foreign land
Macchio pull her out
sometimes.
and be like, "You're gonna tell us right now"? And then do that
No.
one-legged karate
No,
kid
Ralph
thing?
has too much
Mr. Miyagi comes out of the bushes. He's
Dude,
fucking
yeah.
playing with that little drum.
Yeah, dude. He's just fucking sitting there.
Ralph's like,
Wax
come on,
off.
tell me right now, or I'm gonna have to unleash this.
Yeah. He might have gotten better answers than my like dumb young ass being like,
Well, I don't know why you would sit there and go, "Yeah, so where you guys headed?"
no, that's what they told me to ask them. I was
Do
just
what
like,
they
I was
tell
just,
you.
yeah.
Dude, when all you're doing is like sweating about the fact that you gotta go like pick up a case of water
Yeah,
and do some
dude.
random shit, and they're like freaking out the fact that it took like 8 whole minutes for you to go someplace. They're like, God, that's ridiculous. Be faster next time. You're like, oh, sure.
All you
Fuck
do
it.
is
How?
get yelled at.
Yes,
like
that's
all
it.
you do.
That's
it. That's it. That's how you start your career in television, entertainment. Doesn't matter where the fuck you're a comedian, whatever. All you do is get yelled at and tell like
You're
how
terrible.
horrible,
You're
and how
bad.
stupid you are for trying to do what you do.
So then I don't feel bad when I tell you that you're fucking stupid.
No,
why
no,
he
because
doesn't
it can't
care.
hurt my fucking feelings. 1,000 strangers who have paid me money to be there have already told me these exact things. I've just been like, nah, dog. I'm good.
Oh my god, I almost spit my fucking drink.
This is what we started. It was like post my graduation party. We went out for like our first PA
Oh my
gig
God,
together,
dude.
and I fucking crashed the shit out of a truck right.
Oh
into
yeah, I
another truck,
remember that.
Right
Dude,
outside
I'm not
of the
even
Long
kidding you.
Island, the Midtown
I had
Tunnel.
dinner
going
with
into
somebody
Manhattan.
on Sunday. I had dinner with somebody who hasn't seen him since 9 years since this happened. And I brought you up, and I was like, "Oh yeah, my buddy said." She's like, "Oh yeah, the dude that crashed the truck on his first day."
You'll always be remembered as that
9
guy.
years later.
Dude, fuck them. I don't even care. Are you kidding me? The minute I finished that fucking gig, I was like, dude, fuck this. I'm out. I'm done. I'm going to the pizza place. You guys can all suck
Yeah.
my dick. I don't need to hear. I
I'm
was
going to
getting
flea
yelled at.
market flip.
Dude, no, I was at
No,
the
that was
pizza
way
place.
before that. It was like
I went to,
2
this was
years
right
before
after
that.
college. Like,
Yeah.
literally my
Oh,
graduation
so then you went back-
party.
you went to the
I went
pizza
to the
place.
pizza place. I was
Yeah.
like, dude, I'm not going to listen to 24-year-old fucking people
No.
telling me how to live my life and tell me I'm a fucking idiot. Like, granted, I got shit-faced the night before and crashed the truck,
And you,
so
like,
they
not,
were right.
not a
but-
little damage, not a bit of damage. Like, it was like $15,000.
No, I totaled the car.
Oh no
It
way,
was a
dude.
fucking box truck, dude. And he drove
I
it into
hit
the
it.
side of, like, not the Q
So it was
carry.
like
What
the
tunnel was
steel-
it?
It was the Midtown Tunnel
Yeah,
going
you
into
fucking
Manhattan.
just fucking. You didn't, it wasn't a fender bender. It was like,
I closed down like lanes.
dude, yeah.
So what they did, they
Oh my
they
God,
towed
dude.
my truck to the outside, so the tunnel authority didn't have to deal with it. Then NYPD could deal with it. But it was some bullshit, though, regardless.
I just remember like 4 weeks later, the production manager coming up to me and going, "Guess how much money? Like, guess how much damage your buddy did on that truck?" And I was like, "I don't know, like $2,000-$3,000." He goes, "Fucking $20,000."
I totaled it. So, like, there's the cube truck and
a
it
box
had
truck.
the steel around it. I was driving a 15-passenger van, and I hit a box truck with the steel all around it. And I hit the corner of the box truck.
Oh my
So this
god!
fucking steel dagger.
Because that's the hardest part of it too.
Perfect.
Dude, in your defense, it was
went
like a
straight into
14-hour
the
day
engine.
and 110 degrees. It was so fucking
It was
hot.
so
we were
hot,
working
and I
at,
had-
we were working at Atlantic Beach all day too. Like,
Yeah.
we were dead out in the sun. It
They
was
said
fucking brutal.
We did the fucking first part of the day. Drive out to Long Island, like an hour and a half into Long Island, and then they're like 9 a.m. They're like, or like 8:30. They're like, go back to the city and pick up the lobster that we forgot to get.
Don't forget to mute yourself.
Don't forget to, yeah. They're like, pick up the lobster that we need for this fucking show. And I was like,
Right.
all right, fine, fuck it. That sucks. I guess I'll drive into Manhattan via rush hour on the LIR, what is it, the 495.
LIE.
LIE. I'll drive on that and see how this goes. And what the fuck happens? Of course, terrible things. I had been partying the entire night before until the fucking sun came up, and then we just went into the city, took this job, started driving. They give these cars to 22-year-olds.
Dude,
What are you supposed to do?
it's so funny that you're saying this story because I mean, obviously I didn't crash this, but I remember me and you going out drinking one night, and we were up until like probably like 3 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning.
By the way, I was fine, guys. Everything was okay. In
Yeah,
case
dude,
anyone
we-
gave a
we-
shit about myself.
You're here, dude. Obviously nothing fucking happened to you.
I could be in a wheelchair right now and no one would know.
You know what? It wouldn't affect your performance on the podcast, so no one would
Certainly
care.
wouldn't. Nothing hinders this.
No, but so me and you got super drunk, and the next day I had a baseball game with the high school, like when I was the coach of the high school baseball team. And I remember I woke up at like
You took them to like states that year, right?
yeah, of course I did, dude. I
Yeah,
don't
of
fuck
course
around.
I did.
No, but we actually drove out to Long Island, and like the whole time before, because I drove there, and like you know when you have a rough night, like you wake up in the morning, you're like kind of still drunk.
You're still good. You could rock.
You can rock, but like you know you're not 100% there.
Dude, that's what I'm saying. Like you're at 80% and you're doing good.
Yeah,
It's when
exactly.
you hit that midday.
Yeah,
And
well,
you're like,
so that's
fuck.
the thing.
the
So like
fucking wall.
the entire time that I'm driving, I'm like, dude, you've got like fucking 16 kids in this car. Do not fuck
You're
this up.
driving children.
I was driving fucking high school kids to a baseball game.
Who let
They
you
trusted
do
him.
that? Who?
Listen, dude, I was a fucking great coach, all right? So what? I had a problem.
That's
Come
no,
on.
No, no, no,
I
no,
like
no.
having
The
fun
problem
with
negates
us.
the first part.
Whatever.
Like, without a doubt. Like, don't get it twisted, sweetheart.
Okay, so
Like-
hang on. So this is the fun thing. This is actually like the best part about it. So like I'm super hungover. I'm driving these kids. I'm good, but I'm like, dude, you need to be extra sharp right now because like, dude, if we got into an accident and I died, but all those kids survived, I wouldn't give a fuck.
Yeah, that's how
Like,
you
if-
You'd be the only one who
No,
survived.
no, that's how you become a front page
Right,
New York.
Nobody
exactly.
wears seatbelts.
I would have been
They
the
would be
only one to
lost.
survive.
Yeah, and
Everybody
you'd be a
would have
front
been.
page New York Post villain.
Absolutely, dude, I'd be in jail right now.
Yeah,
Fine,
and they'd all
okay.
be New
Right
York
next
Post
to
angels.
Anthony.
That didn't happen. But anyway, we go to the fucking game, right? Everyone's playing. Dude, we start sucking dick, dude. Like doing terrible. Dude,
Maybe
I mean,
these kids start sucking dick.
dude, it's like we're down like 5-0. We're down 5-0. It's the third inning. We've already had like 4 errors. And I'm just sitting in the dugout, just hungover. And I'm just like, I did not fucking drive here to watch this. So I pull them all in and I just fucking scream at them. And I was just like, this is fucking embarrassing. I was just
Full letter Kenny.
and dude, I was freaking the fuck out. And I was like, if you guys don't put fucking 10 runs on the board, I swear I'm fucking quitting this. Like, we're fucking forfeiting and we're going back to New Rochelle. Dude, those kids turned around, dropped 12 runs, and then I looked at them and I was like, thank you. That was it, dude. Because they were like, oh, is that enough? like they were like giving me shit about because they're like, oh, you asked for 10, we gave you 12, and I was just like, no, dude, we're good now, man. I feel great. I just
we're
had
cool.
a Red Bull.
I'll drive you home. I won't put you up
Yeah,
for
dude.
adoption in New Rochelle or wherever the fuck you were.
Because dude, don't forget, these kids are like 14, 15 years old. Their parents are in the stands watching them play, and they just heard their 23-year-old fucking coach just literally just yell at them on the top of their lungs.
Dude, but you know what?
That would make my day as a parent.
That's
And
what
I
I'm
know
saying,
That's
dude.
what I'm
Make my
saying,
day.
dude. No,
God, just
my
abuse
swim
them.
coach.
You
Yeah,
deserved
dude.
everything.
My
Yeah.
swim coach was notorious for like on a swim meet in high school, right? There's like X amount of races and then they stop to do the diving.
Right.
During the diving is like our halftime. So like that's when your like coach pulls you in the locker room and talks to you.
Yeah.
Our coach was notorious for them stopping the diving and somebody having to go into the locker room and be like, you need to stop screaming at these kids. So,
Really?
Yeah, because it's carrying.
How do you
into the
just like,
pool.
how do you amp up kids to like swim?
Scare them.
Hey, swim faster.
No, I mean, well, at that point,
Your mother doesn't love you.
No, at that point in the meet, it's like
Just
3.
win, and maybe she'll care.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you
Also,
won't
She'll
have
make
a home.
you brownies.
You
Yeah.
won't have a home still, bud.
I don't know, but he fucking did it, dude. He'd scream at us, and I'd be like, I'm so scared.
Dude, listen, the way that I look was because like even after I like similar to that, like after I yelled, I was like, "Fuck, man, should I have not have done that?" Like I'm sitting in the
Oh,
corner by
fucking
myself.
yell at kids. More
Yeah,
kids need to be yelled
but
at.
dude, but then here's the
All
thing though.
kids need to be
But
yelled
but
at.
here's the
Yeah.
thing though. You think Michael Jordan fucking became Michael Jordan because people were like, "No, you're okay.
No,
You're and it's okay to
You
be
suck.
okay."
Be better.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude, you
You
fucking
fucking
suck.
suck.
Go shoot 100 free throws or you're not fucking
Yeah.
eating tonight. That's it.
I remember my old man got flack. He was a coach in like our intramural soccer league, and he wouldn't give out participation trophies.
I wouldn't give out fucking
was
participation
just like-
What is a
trophies either,
participation
dude.
Yeah,
trophy?
yeah. He was just
What
like,
is more
he
embarrassing
was like,
than a
dude, you didn't fucking
participation
win. You
trophy?
didn't do anything. Like you just played. Like that's
don't
not
win
fucking.
for
There's nothing
being
to.
part.
There's nothing fucking to celebrate.
I used to
there,
throw
you know
out
what I mean?
so like in Little League they used to give you those. Like everybody got a trophy. I used to throw mine out every time.
You should.
My dad
No.
was like, "Hey, no, man, I want to keep this." I was like, "Bro, that says 7th fucking place."
Yeah.
It's like Meet the Fockers.
Yeah, dude, I have all of Gaylord's medals.
Yeah.
No, dude,
No.
fucking burn
I
'em.
agree with that shit, dude. Stop inflating fucking
No, man.
kids' egos.
Look,
Egos
dude,
don't
like,
deserve-
they
Look,
don't,
you do
dude.
get crushed.
They
in
don't,
the
man.
long
My
run.
feelings got nothing but hurt until like 25, and I'm doing great.
But like, no, and
Like-
it's not even that, dude. It's the discipline aspect of it, right? Like
It's you never appreciate winning if you don't fucking, you know what I mean?
Lose.
If it's not,
If you don't
gotta
lose,
if you don't lose 1,000 fucking times.
that one win does
that
not
one
feel
win,
good.
yeah, it doesn't, dude. If you keep winning, you know, it's just like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. I kind of feel bad for dudes like Floyd Mayweather, where it's just like,
How do you feel bad for that guy? He actually works his ass off to keep it that way. Like he's someone who can taste
that
a
guy
loss
works
and
Yeah,
just
all
he's a
fucking-
bad example.
He's
fucking-
50
No,
years
he's
old
a bad
and can
example.
whoop
He's a
the
bad
shit out of
example.
people. Isn't
Dude,
he 50 or something?
I don't
like
know.
that?
He's something like
40
that.
something. Like
Dude,
he's not
that
young,
guy
but-
will light your face up, dude.
Dude, that's someone
You
who
know what
like,
I love about his game
got a
is
taste.
just like he's just like patient as a glacier. He'll like just fucking wear you out.
Yeah, dude, he's an Olympic
Just-
medalist,
yeah,
dude.
just
Of course he
wear you
is.
the fuck out.
He found a
Bad
strategy
example.
that worked.
I retract.
43 years old.
43.
Wow, he's still
Yeah.
young, dude.
He's young.
He
but
can
I
get
mean,
in the ring
come on.
right now and knock anybody the fuck out.
Think about it. Everyone that
Oh,
was ever big
totally.
as someone, it's
Yeah.
always a 20s situation.
He
You
also
don't
just
hear about
covered
40s.
all of George Floyd's expenses.
Funeral costs.
All of it, like fucking $100,000+.
Bro, that's nothing to him, dude. I'm sure he
No,
gave,
he
I'm sure
didn't just do
gave
it in
them-
Minneapolis. He did it in like
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Houston, Atlanta.
Oh
fucking
no,
Chicago.
dude! I'm
He did
sure
it
he.
everywhere.
I'm
Yeah,
sure
yeah.
he gave in. Dude, the thing about Floyd Mayweather, the reason why
What was
he's close,
his last fight? Wasn't McGregor?
It was.
It was. That was McGregor.
Yeah,
really?
it was McGregor.
I feel like like
They're talking shit again already.
he got
McGregor
300.
retired too last week.
Dude, he just says that shit.
Yeah, he does.
Here's the thing, dude, and this is what I'll say: the reason why McGregor's not fighting is because of the gate. You want the ticket sales.
Yeah.
Because that sells out a fucking arena, and that's where the UFC makes money, dude.
That's where McGregor makes his money.
That's where McGregor will make his money on pay per views.
But didn't they?
Yeah, but come
But
on,
it's,
man.
it's
that
where
guy
the
talking
UFC.
shit,
No, it's where the
he
UFC
does.
makes. No,
Yeah.
there's
Alright,
there's
but
two
still.
differences, right?
Fine, regardless. He loves getting people pumped
But
up.
didn't the UFC fought like a couple weeks ago?
They've been
fight all
fighting.
the
They have a
time.
fight
that's what I
tomorrow.
thought, right? Where is it?
So they have a UFC performance facility. It's called like
Oh, okay.
UPI or something.
It's the same
like that.
thing like as WWE, like no crowd.
Yeah, no crowd. No crowd. It's just your corners, the
I would
commentators.
love to watch that because I watched.
Oh
Money
my
in the
god,
Bank.
dude, watch
It's
them.
awesome.
haven't
It's so
seen
much
it
more
yet.
fun.
You hear every fucking
That's interesting.
thud.
It's
Yeah.
so
See,
horrifying.
like that feels.
It's like hunting.
Yeah, that's what I'm
dude.
saying. Like I
You're
feel like that
watching
would
people
gross me
hunt
out.
each other.
Bro, this past weekend.
So I watched Money in the Bank and WrestleMania, and no crowd. I was just like, this is gross. It sounds
It's
like
terrible.
It sounds like a gay porn, like just like two dudes banging, like just
No.
so much man
This is just
grunting
like-
and like,
Last
yeah,
weekend.
brother.
Last weekend there was a UFC main, like a pay-per-view, and the first fight of the pay-per-view, 10 o'clock, first fight that starts. This kid, Sugar Shane O'Malley, dude, this kid's amazing. He looks exactly like fucking Lil Dicky. He's got like the Jew
really?
curls.
Oh yeah, I was
Yeah.
watching.
But dude, it's tie-dyed fucking rainbow, and
Yeah.
he ties them into like
He
cornrows.
fucking
Oh,
connects.
that's
Dude, did you
fucking
see that?
cool.
Dude, he
Yeah.
feinted the uppercut.
Where is he
and-
from?
I want to say Utah, but I'm not 100% sure. I'll check it in a second. Bro, he knocks the guy out clean, one punch. And normally in the UFC, you see them like they go on top of the guy and they hit him a
Yeah.
couple times till the dude, he fakes the uppercut, comes over the top, which like we can talk about that a different day because the fact that he did that, I'm sure he didn't mean to knock him out.
Complex.
It wasn't even a hard punch, dude. He just
connected.
connected. The guy goes stiff, hits the ground. He just walks away. It was a walk-off knockout. Bro, you hear the guy snoring. You hear him say, he got put to fucking sleep, dude.
Dude, honestly, if you're gonna get knocked out, that's the way to do it. Not,
That's what he said. He
not
was like,
an
I got
arena of,
introduced to the
like-
Sugar Show.
Yeah, not
That's
in an
what-
arena of like fucking
Bro.
what, like 20,000 people. Like,
It was in the first round, first minute of the
fucking
round.
crazy.
It gets
It's such a good
popped
knockout.
right in the chin, dude. Out cold. The other guy fucking what? Just say it, dude. I can't hear.
Pull it up, man.
Oh yeah, pull. I gotta get my fucking laptop, dude.
No, you just pull it up on your phone and just show Horner, whatever. Everyone could just look up the knockout if they want to see it right now. It's not
That's
like we
true.
gotta show it to them. Like,
But
at
the
least
thing-
Horner can
no,
get an
the-
idea
the
of
tough
what we're
thing-
talking about
no,
because
the
it's
tou-
a fucking great knockout.
tough thing is-
the literal like the minute the dude connects, you could see him ready to go for
Yeah.
the like ground and pound to just like annihilate him, and then he's like, "Nah, I'm good."
dude, that's gotta be the most badass thing on the planet to be like, I
In
have
front
a
of an
punch.
arena of
no,
people.
No, not even like people or not. Just be like, I have a punch, and I can do it as such where I know it'll end the consciousness
Here you go.
of the person I
So
punch.
Yes.
this
Like,
video.
That's it. My
Yeah.
superpower is
Yeah,
you're
like
going to
and
bed.
if you like that guy knows that punch. Like
Bedtime.
he's like
So
he
that's what-
knows. Like he
Dude.
like if you walk away from that, if you're just like boom and be like, gotcha.
Here's the thing, dude.
Come out.
He's
like,
been playing. He's had to have. Okay, so watch this video, but watch the bottom video because there's 3 videos. Ignore the top 2. Just watch the bottom one, right? Stiff, dude. Stiff.
like a board, dude.
Like,
He just
dude,
knocked him out.
Here's the thing, man. For you to sit on your back leg, feint an uppercut,
Jesus.
and then come over the top with the same fucking hand and hit a guy clean in the fucking chin.
Dude, he's like not that
and
big.
No, dude, they're 135 pounds. You get knockouts in that division, but it's not common, dude. It's just like a three round fucking brawl. But guys get knocked out there, whether it's like a kick to the head or something.
Yeah.
Dude, he definitely, like, I'm telling you, man, because he sat on his back like normally, like it would be like a Superman punch that came over the top. He did not.
Oh, it
Like
was very
he just
mellow.
wanted to test that out.
Yeah.
He just wanted to see what he would do. That was not supposed to be what he expected it to
Yeah.
be. But when it happened, he was just like,
No, but the way he reacts,
just
he's
really
like,
fucking-
all right.
Also, dude, this guy's gotten so much shit. Sugar Shane O'Malley, Sean O'Malley. He was suspended for 2 years for taking this thing called aspartame, which is like some like metabolic enhancer or whatever. So he was suspended for 2 years. Came back, has had 2 wins in a row.
And now people are talking shit.
Now, no, dude, people were like, dude, give this guy a
okay.
fucking
Yeah,
chance,
yeah,
dude. He's been
yeah.
gone. Dude, he was at, so like normally at a UFC when there was crowds, like the fighters would come to the fights, like other fighters.
How old is he?
25.
Okay.
So he's
he missed like 2 years of his punch. I think that's
The
fucking.
luckiest
No,
thing in the
dude,
world.
UFC, like in martial arts, dude, your prime is like 29 to 35.
Because you're smarter.
You're just smarter.
I
dude.
also think just like in athletes in general, like like I think you could compare that to like Aaron Judge. Like he got fucking hurt way early in his career, was out for 2 years, came back, home run king.
Yeah,
first
of course.
Fucking year. Like you just,
Sometimes
like,
it's just
you
a
like,
mindset.
Yeah,
dude.
like
it
you
just
do,
clicks.
Yeah, you like come up, you come up, you hit pro for like a minute, then you lose it, and then you're like, "Whoa," and then you come back and you're a fucking psycho.
That's exactly it. There's
Like-
the
I feel
the
like
peak
that was
you're
Aaron-
not accepting.
Yeah,
that
dude.
you need to build a new peak because you're like, no. I was at a place where now I'm mentally stronger than I will ever be.
Yeah,
compared
dude.
to
Like
that.
reading Aaron Judge's stats, I remember his like first year, like back after injury, and he started like making noise, being like, "Oh man, what is this guy like 21?" He's like fucking 25. Like,
Yeah.
you know.
Well, the thing too is that like with other sports, this is why I do admire like martial, like combat sports in general, dude. Like growing up watching boxing was fucking everything to me, dude. You know, like watching Tyson because it's all mindset.
Yeah.
Like I've been thinking, like I see it sometimes and I'm like, you getting knocked out, I feel like half of it has to be a mental. That fight that we watched that one night, the Tony Ferguson fight that I made you watch with me. Dude, that guy did not want to get knocked out.
He was never gonna get.
He was
knocked out.
not getting knocked out.
He was like, I'll take.
His
a
body
haymaker
was
all
gonna
day.
give. You know how they always say, "Oh, your body will give out way before your mind did."
Yeah.
That fight, dude. His body was just like, dude, you need to fucking stop this right now, because he would have just kept going. Dude, he was getting laid the fuck out, and he would just keep pushing forward, get
was
punched in the
actually
chin,
the scariest
just
thing
keep
I'd
pushing
ever
forward.
seen.
He calls himself the boogeyman, dude. El Kukui.
Yeah.
So
He's the
fucking
boogeyman, dude.
scary,
That's
dude.
exact. That's like a nightmare, dude. You
It
punch
was like
someone.
watching Deadpool, like something that could just like regenerate. The more you give it, the fucking
Yeah,
more
dude.
excited they
That's
get
exactly
about it. And
what
you're
it
like,
was.
That's not even fucking fun. Like this is horrifying.
No, I believe that, and we were talking about this earlier too. Like, it's just like your body's fight or flight thing. Like like young people who have corona right now.
Yeah.
They like not necessarily being put into comas. Like they're being put into comas for their own safety, not
Yeah.
necessarily because like being asleep or whatever. Like a big part of it is just like you wake up, right, and you're delirious. You wake up in a place. There's tubes sticking out of you and shit. What do? You start fucking fighting and thinking of every horrible like fucking sci-fi movie you've ever seen.
Yeah.
And you start fighting like crazy
Yeah.
and whatever. So they're putting people like our age in their 30s in fucking comas, so that way every time they wake up, they're not like ripping out every tube they have keeping them alive right now.
Yeah, dude. I mean, I don't know, dude. That's the
It's
one.
like fucking crazy. Like
So
Travis Barker said the same thing. Like after his accident, like he was saying that like they literally were about to kick me out of the hospital because every time I came to consciousness, I would fucking just like cold clock an orderly.
Yeah, dude. I wouldn't like being in a hospital. Like
No,
wake
but
up in one?
like even the tied to fighting though, it's just like I think I agree. Like your mind can move way past your body.
But the thing is, dude, okay, so like, but here's the thing about other sports versus combat sports. Baseball, okay, forget the team sports. So let's go golf, tennis. You have a bad, let's say you have a bad, you're Tiger Woods, you have a bad open. It's bad, but you're okay, right?
Yeah.
You have you can't have
Oh,
a
bad
day
open,
where you
no.
don't want it
Yeah.
in the UFC or in fucking boxing. You will get your brain sloshed around.
You have one day,
Yeah.
and that's it.
That's
It's
it,
kinda
dude.
funny.
And
It's
you
closer
have
to
you have
difference, though.
3 to 6 months
Yeah.
before that where you're just fucking thinking about it.
You
I
can
have
look
to
at it
get in
that
a
way.
ring.
It's funny. It's almost closer to non-contact sports than it is to contact sports in that way. You know what I mean? It's not like a series of games. It's like one big.
One moment.
Yeah, that's it. Like that's kind of fascinating.
Just don't forget, the point system in UFC is different than how it is in tennis and golf.
Of
Because
course.
you're playing every fucking week. These guys aren't fighting every week.
No,
They're
you
doing
can't,
it.
dude.
Dude,
You would
go
die.
Dead.
You would die.
So the fact that, like, let's say
Undertaker only
Tiger
wrestles
was-
once a year.
because he's a fucking
But
genius.
that's 'cause he's
now,
also
105
65,
years
dude.
old.
Yeah, he's so honest. Yeah, and he like rolls out of WrestleMania right into surgery just to do it all over again.
Yeah, like, what else are you gonna do? You have to do fucking steroids to bend your knees now at this point.
Yeah, that's a good point. Just dose up some HGH.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they load him up with like cortisone and all this shit for
Yeah,
him.
dude,
It's
because he
fucking
sells.
nuts.
Dude, you know what's insane? You know what really drives me crazy about?
He's mad loyal to McMahon. That's
But
all.
I don't
It's like,
understand that,
fucking
dude.
endlessly.
But
Dude, he's like
Why? Did you ever look at your bank account that was so big that you didn't?
They
even know
don't
what
get
to do
paid a
with it?
lot.
No,
dude.
he
The
does.
Undertaker doesn't get paid a
does.
lot.
Undertaker
That
does.
guy's
dude.
got
He's taken
T-shirts
care of.
made after him since the fucking early '90s. Are you kidding
Yeah.
me?
Yeah, but that money on
No, he
merchandise
does,
only
but
goes
he's
to
also
WWE.
he's
That's
also
it.
Nah, they don't get.
100%.
They don't get any
No,
of that.
not-
Undertaker's getting.
I mean, it's like it's gotten better, but like that is why the WWE's been so successful is because they like take all the merchandising and all that shit. And for a long time, it was like if you're touring, like you're flipping your own bill on the road. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. Well, it's the promotions, it's the autographs.
Yeah.
That's how you make money as a
But
WWE fighter.
Undertaker has been a WWE like fucking company man for it's like Vince McMahon says jump, he says how high. And that's that. Like that's how he's always been taken care of. And he's like still wrestling now only because like he's upset with his last 3 attempts at going out of the business. Like
he's like, I gotta get.
yeah, he's like that wasn't it. I didn't. It wasn't. Yeah, literally. Like he's just been. He fought like when he lost his title.
Put me through the fucking ring,
Dude, yeah,
God
when he
damn
lost
it.
his title to Roman Reigns, it was like a bad fight, but you're also just like everybody's just like, yeah, it's okay, man. Like,
You're old.
yeah.
And it's also not fucking real. But their bodies take that
You're
fucking
right. I
abuse,
mean,
dude.
the fucking impacts.
I don't
are-
care. You can say it's real or it's not real, but it's 100% real.
On the
You get
body, it's
fucking
100%
smashed.
real, dude.
Yeah, it
Look at
absolutely
Owen.
is.
Owen Hart
Oh,
is the
dude.
perfect fucking
They
example.
get fucking worked.
Yeah. Yeah, fuck that shit, man.
What's crazy though to me, going back to what I was saying, is that they don't get health benefits at all. Anything that happens, you fucking tear your knee, even if it's in the ring. That's out of your pocket, bro.
Yeah, I always wonder that too, because it's
How
like,
is that possible? It's
I read
because they
an
don't have a
artic-
union.
Yeah,
dude.
I read an article about like Evel Knievel and his battles with getting insured.
No one's gonna fucking insure
Nobody
you,
would
dude.
insure-
Along came Polly at its finest.
Nobody-
What was that
no
guy's
one's
name
gonna
that they tried to
fucking
insure?
insure you.
Yeah, dude, nobody would fucking
Leland von Schlitzling.
Nobody would insure him.
Oh, the Australian guy.
Yeah, he was just like a base
Yeah.
jumper for fun. Like
I think the same thing goes though for like UFC, WWE. Like how do you fucking
The UFC
feasibly-
will pay. The UFC will pay if you get hurt in the ring.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah.
During camp, I think during camp, if it's a title fight.
Yeah, but like how do you have an organization like that where you know what I mean? Like you look at other sports, it's
Because
just like
it's
the
such-
NBA doesn't take care of
You don't get hurt.
LeBron when he gets hurt. You know what I mean?
Yes, they do. They do.
No, not the NBA, but his fucking team
the
would.
team does.
Cavalier.
That's what I'm saying.
Who's he
The
playing for,
organization
Lakers?
That's what
of
I'm
the
saying.
Lakers. would
Yeah,
pay
that's what
for
I'm
it.
saying. The Lakers would pay for that, not the fucking NBA.
No.
So like with the UFC, there's just like that other degree of separation that's not
Oh,
there.
you're saying like, oh, but then the gym would. What you're saying is that if it was like the NBA, the gym would pay for this.
No,
the
what I'm
injury.
saying is like we're used to athletes having that accommodation because it's
Yeah.
within a team, whereas like there's nothing there's no second layer between a fighter and the UFC. Like there's no other bigger governing body that could like afford that.
So
and
then what
would
would-
invest for that? Like I think you know what I mean. I say, and I think the same goes for the WWE. Like
Do gyms
I'm not
invest in
saying
their
it's
fighters?
right or wrong, but I think like
You pay the gym.
That's
yeah.
what I thought.
Yeah, no, you pay the gym for the space. Like you don't fucking.
Yeah, you pay rent to the gym. So like, let's say I was fighting at American Top Team, right? I pay for that
I'm just
gym.
saying, if you're gonna bring me a pay-per-view fight, I think I would want you to be fucking training at my gym so you get more.
So
people
that's
to show
that's
up there.
that's
Theory,
normally how
yeah.
it goes.
in
Yes.
theory.
Well, so
Also,
like,
but like you're not gonna make money in the gym if you have
Like,
some
coaches-
dude in there because he's gonna be like, I want to come in whenever the fuck I want.
no,
and
but
kick
there's
everybody out.
popularity,
No, I'm
dude.
not
Like
talking
so,
about that.
so
Like, I'm
Henzo
training for a
Gracie,
fight.
so Henzo Gracie in the Upper West Side, right? The jiu-jitsu gym that I go to, Henzo Gracie, the actual owner of the franchise, is in the Upper West Side. You go to one of fucking John Danaher's classes, and John Danaher is this guy that's like a fucking legend in jiu-jitsu, created a whole system under like leg locks, like just like fucking snapping ankles, breaking knees, all that shit. You go to one of his fucking classes
Horrifying.
on a Saturday in the Upper West Side, there's over 100 people in there, dude.
No way.
The whole fucking, you have like a 3x3 foot space when you guys are rolling. Like people go, and that's the point.
Gotcha.
So like for like, let's say I had a gym, you were my fighter. If you fought, right, and you won, I would get like 10% of your take. So let's say you made 50 grand and then you got fight of the night, that's another 50 grand. You got 100 grand, I take 10%. 10 grand's mine.
Okay.
Then because of that, people see me on the fucking camera talking to you, and then they start coming because then it's like, oh, but Mike will be at that gym,
Gotcha.
and I get the chance to even be in the room with Mike. Maybe I can roll with him. And then so then people start coming to your gym. And then all of a sudden you get these fighters that are fucking 13 years old that are like, I just want to fight. And it's like, okay, yeah, I'll train you. And then you get a liking to some of these kids and you start training them, you start giving them extra attention. And then next thing you know, they're the next fucking UFC champion. That's how it works. Or fucking Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu world champion. IBJ.
And people are coming to your gym under their assumption that they're going to turn
Yeah, but they
out.
pay.
Yeah.
Well, fuck yeah. I mean, most people know that they aren't going to go pro, but you, it's a prime example.
I think it's the way
you
it's
were so
portrayed
fired
in-
up about going to work out.
I think it's the way it's portrayed
love
in
it.
movies, too, because every
Dude,
time I
I-
see a boxing gym, I'm like, it's a front.
No.
No way, dude.
Best workout in the
No, they
fucking
do
world.
fine.
And it's like the dirtiest gym and it's the best workout.
And you want to know something? Those coaches,
Do you ever
they
get
will-
boxing gym in New York that you went to?
I used to go to
There's
go to
one
a
down the
boxing.
street from you here.
There is a boxing gym not too far from here. In the Bronx, I used to go to a Muay Thai gym.
Okay.
In Brooklyn,
And
there was
you do jujitsu now.
Now I do jujitsu. Yeah. Well, I haven't done it since February because
Yeah,
of these fucking
yeah,
lockdowns.
yeah.
But like, Jesus Christ, dude, open that shit up.
I'm just
And,
so
like,
nervous. I
here's the
want to go
thing.
join you, but I feel like my knee is going to
Yeah.
pop out of my
Your knee
asshole.
probably will pop out, dude.
And I'm
if it's
fucking
not
scared.
stable. If it's
Dude,
not
you should
stable.
not
I got no
You motherfucker-
LCL and MCL.
You
Yeah,
are
then
made
don't do
out
it.
of
No,
scotch
left and right.
tape and toothpicks, bitch.
Yeah, dude,
There's
you're
just
fucking.
a couple of those ligaments that are scotch.
No,
tape
no,
and
no,
tape.
no. It's all of you, dude.
All right, whatever.
The only reason why I
Your
said like
shirt, like your shoulder with your shirt off, you're like
I'm
what?
actually leaning this way, like
Yeah, you
Popeye,
literally
because
are.
that's
dude.
how I.
You have like a
normally
little
lean
like
now.
mass. Like you could skate the ramp that is your collarbone on one of your sides. Like
I'm such a fucking
fuck.
cripple
It's not-
now.
so, like,
I'm
as
like
a-
the Hunchback of Notre Dame, just
and,
trying
and
to
so
stand.
young too, dude. You did all that shit when you were like what, 20?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just battled my
just
body to the
Blew
ground.
your load so hard. Like,
It's like my life story. Like
Dude, you
nothing
just
has
fucking-
changed. I'm like 5 seconds into it, and it's
how many
Yeah.
broken bones have you had?
one, my pinky.
I've never
yeah,
broken
same
a bone.
thing. I've broken one bone, but twice. That's it.
Same
Never
here.
broken a bone.
I broke this
Oh,
pinky
actually,
twice.
no. I broke this pinky too. It's fucking double jointed.
I broke this pinky twice.
You double jointed?
No, I'm not fucking double
Why don't you guys
jointed,
just
dude.
go pinky bang in the corner, you fucking freaks?
That's a nice looking pinky you got
Because we're
there.
nice people, and I don't want to make you feel left out.
I
'Cause
wouldn't-
Nobody
I
wants to
wouldn't-
pinky bang you, pitch.
I
Dude,
wouldn't
my
go if
pinkies
I
are
were
so
you.
fucking secure. Look at these things. Fucking pristine.
Maybe the only secure thing about you.
Dude,
And this
well,
one-
everything's locked in. I've never broken a bone in my life. I've just got bitch ass ligaments.
Honestly,
no, you
though,
broke your
too.
collarbone, didn't you?
No, that's DJ. Will.
DJ broke. Will
I've
broke
never
his
broken
collarbone,
any
yeah.
bone in my entire life. I've only
Why
just
is your collarbone fucked up though?
no. I tore my
His labrum.
That's what it is.
no. It's
So
not the labrum. What's
your
the?
labium? Your labia?
It's a ligament that connects the scapula to the
That's what
shoulder.
it. Oh, okay. That's why. It
So
looks
that's
fucked
why
up.
it just
Yeah,
dangles.
yeah. All right.
You fucked your rotator cuff.
AC ligament? Is that a thing?
Yeah, AC ligament.
I'm totally blanking right now because we might have smoked a doob or 5.
Hang on. You might be right, but I'm not 100% sure.
It's
But
whatever
like
that-
whatever.
There's so many
So it's
parts
like
of the
all I
body.
have to do is just like always work my scapula so it can hold my arm up in the shoulder
Yeah.
in the right place. Otherwise, it's not a
Yeah.
great situation.
A acromioclavicular ligament.
Yeah, AC ligament, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it's what connects your scapula. Your scapula to your clavicle.
Yeah, I blasted that thing. I
What do you
ripped it
do?
clean
Like
off.
you drink like milk to strengthen your bones, but like what do you do for ligaments?
Nothing, dude.
Surgery,
there's
bro.
no vascularity,
No, yeah,
so you
it's
just
like
you just,
they're
like,
supposed
whatever
to be
happens,
connected.
happens.
whatever's there is there.
I
I watched my
hit
mom.
shit
I
so
heard
hard.
my mom's like ACL tore.
Pop.
Yeah, it was fucking
It
gnarly, dude.
pops.
We
It
were like,
literally pops.
I was like probably like 12. We were playing basketball, and I just heard it.
That's why for you, dude, going to jujitsu, you don't learn anything lower body until you become a blue belt. So as a white belt, so like the whole first year, you'd be fine. The only thing I'd be worried about you in that first year is when you do like rolls, like at the end of class when me and you go and you get your legs caught and you're trying to get out and you pull and the ankle doesn't move and you're fucking yeah.
I'm literally throwing up right now.
That's where you would get fucked because that's happened to me a couple times, but I have like pretty decent ligaments.
Bro, I fucking skateboard to your place and to water your plants this whole week. And then
You're exhausted or your
it's
knees
not
sore.
exhausted. It's just the fact that like for 2 days afterwards, like just like doing these like weird little plyometric workouts and just
can't
making
do
sure
it.
that it's fine. Yeah, well, it's good, but like it was great at the time, but then like it's just like the way like literally in the shower, just like lifting, like standing on the fucked up leg and then like balancing on it to like wash my feet.
Yeah.
You're just like, oh my God, like I can't stand the way I just
Yeah.
stood yesterday because all of a sudden everything's just like
Yeah.
bitch status
Bro,
right
dude,
now.
my
It's
knees.
also it's such a weird. I mean, if you think about it too, when you skate, like your whole body is being pressured into one foot. Like
I do it directly into that knee. It feels
yeah,
like.
dude. I think I was reading about
Because you
Rodney.
power through that
Yeah.
like push.
I was reading about like Rodney Mullen was like having really bad problems on one of his like I think it was like one of his hips. He had like on his side that he normally skates on. So he got surgery on it, and then when he went to go skate again, was like, "Fuck that." He's entirely ambidextrous at skating. He can skate goofy or regular, doesn't matter.
Well,
You
if
can
you're
do-
a pro skater, you should be.
No, I'm just saying maybe you should try that though. Like maybe like try
Riding goofy?
like yeah, like
Oof.
try. I mean, it's scary now, but like if you do it, I mean, he did that at like fucking 45.
That's actually a great idea. I mean, I got nothing but time on my hands.
That's what I'm saying. Like, switch your side, dude. He can fucking kickflip, hard flip, and like do 90% of it. I mean, granted, he created all these tricks, but he can fucking
Granted, he is actually a professional
literally the
skateboarder.
goddamn god. Yeah.
I'm just trying to go from point A to point B.
No, exactly. But like, he literally, he got out of that surgery and was like, I'm not even gonna try and skate the way I used to. I'm just gonna fucking switch feet.
Why would you?
entirely.
Yeah.
What do you mean? Why would you?
Why would you? Because of 45 and you try to like, it's impossible,
fucking
dude.
hard.
That's what I'm saying. Why would you do that? Like, why would you skate on that same knee? You would switch.
Oh
to
no!
the
Why
other.
would you skate?
Alex,
yeah,
why
yeah.
would you
no, but
write
like,
with your right hand? Why would you drink?
No,
with
but I
that
mean,
hand?
like,
Why would
if
you
every
do it?
time I wrote
No,
on my
I'm
right
just
hand,
saying,
it
yeah.
hurt.
No, it's just when you wake up from that surgery and then
no,
it's like,
you come back and you're like, cool, that's not an option
We're done.
anymore. I'm gonna do what
Mix
I do. Yeah.
Fair.
it's
Okay.
Shark Week, dude. Like your arm is gone.
Yeah, that shit's always crazy.
Shark Week, dude.
Sharknado.
Yeah. Dude, like
Sharknado.
Ali Boulala, like he had brain damage. Fucking
Well,
can't skate.
Totally fucked.
Dude, can't skate at all. Like, he can barely push. It's fucking so sad.
You gonna drink that White Claw or what, dude? You're giving us a bad fucking rap with our
Bro.
sponsor.
Bro,
dude, it's a case of White Claws a day. Keeps
They
the doctor
don't-
away.
That's
they
it,
don't
dude.
care how many you drink on their...
I guarantee you, dude. I will push.
do.
I will push for White Claw to be.
brother, I've had 8 White Claws today.
There will be a day when White Claw sponsors an episode, and I will
It's
freak
gonna be a good day.
the fuck.
It's gonna be a
I think we'll-
good
out.
fucking
I think
day.
we need to coin a term for... No, well,
You need to
What
coin
do
a
you want to
term.
coin, Horner?
coin a term for, like, when you put tequila in a White Claw. Like, what is it?
It's called loaded White Claw.
No, that sounds terrible.
You sound fucking terrible.
No, I sound wonderful because we tested the mic out before,
Oh fuck!
and he just poured.
Oh, are you? Okay, hang on one second.
You're all good. You're all good.
We'll edit this out.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Everything is fine.
No, this is
Everything
great.
fine. So I was like,
It's going well, Mo. Thanks for asking.
don't mind us. We're just holding it together. No one is throwing White Claws down any audio mixes right now. Don't mind us. I don't know what this is power cord to, but I have a handful of it.
It's okay. It's the
It's just the computer. The
Fuck the
screen.
computer. Don't mind us. Everything is awesome. Everything is
Are you
good.
still-
Yes, of course we are. What do you want? Mojo, I got you a fucking foot massager. Just go upstairs and hang out. Leave us alone. I love you,
This is my favorite.
but I
thing,
just
is
spent
the
10 days with you.
The interjection of like the relationship.
Actually, this would
South
probably be a
Bronx.
good. Since we're gonna edit all this out,
What do you mean we're gonna edit this out?
We are editing all of this out.
No, we're keeping this. This is the whole mixer board got introduced to lemon White Claw, and it hated it. I thought we were gonna have to fucking abandon ship
Dude,
for a
there's
second.
so
I
much
almost jumped through a
spilled White
fucking
Claw.
wall.
All right.
I went through almost half this fucking can and almost spilled all of it in there.
So just in case we decide to edit that out,
This is bad.
Mike spilled White Claw all over the soundboard and his own mic. So he's been working on that for a while. The
Some
good
things
thing
never
about
change.
It's a never-ending battle against gravity.
As I was saying, my ligaments are.
Yeah. As he-
Honestly, dude,
it's
if you
funny. He spelled it. He spelled it talking about how he can't do anything right. So it's kind of
that is actually pretty
funny.
fucking ironic.
So right on point, dude. Oh, I fucking hate myself.
It is. I'm sure you're fine, dude. This it looks waterproof.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, I don't know if it is. What are you smelling it?
No, I'm trying to look to see
It's
if you
like
can see. If you
pine
can see the motherboard, it's not waterproof. If you can, it probably is.
If you can see the motherboard, it's not waterproof.
I meant that backwards.
So if you can see the motherboard,
I don't
it's-
know. You figure it out, dude. You're a smart guy.
You
Shut the
just
fuck up.
fucking said it. You're the guy that wants to be our producer. Produce, motherfucker.
Yeah. Produce the shit out of
Yeah.
this.
So
I
what would
couldn't have
happen
produced this moment if I tried. It just happened.
if that happened? What would you do?
I think this would be fine. I would probably take like a 10-pound bag of salt and just pour it on top of it. And,
Pour the salt all over it.
or rice. Rice, not
I
salt.
was like, dude, what are you talking
Salt
about?
would probably work too.
I don't think it would.
I mean, salt dehydrates just like rice does.
It just absorbs.
Yeah, or I mean, rice absorbs, salt just dehydrates.
Oh boy.
I don't know, I'm not a fucking scientist.
I'm not a scientist either, man.
I'm
It's a lot different when
I'm in two mics at the same time.
you sure are.
I am two mics at the same time.
Holy shit, dude. You are 2 mics and on 2 mics.
If I touch myself, who gets off?
I don't know. You tell me.
I don't either.
Let's find out. Go ahead.
Probably not me.
You do it. Try it out.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'll get you a pair of tweezers.
Oh,
I'm gonna need a towel.
Oh my god, dude!
You've ever
can you,
seen
Can
that-
you remind? No, time out.
You ever
Can
seen
you
that-
remind me of this moment after we stop recording? Because I have to tell you a ridiculous story about
yes,
something that I did.
will.
Just
I will.
bath towels in Delaware.
I believe that.
Just that's all you have to say,
Dude, oh man.
and I'll remember the story.
This
and I'll
is a
tell
story I
it to you.
want to tell you earlier. The only time I've been in Rehoboth, you remember that girl Erin I
Yes.
used to date?
She used to go down there every summer.
No, our birthdays were a day apart. So, like, before, I think it was like we just started dating, we went down to Rehoboth and we were like, yeah, we got like a campsite. It's like close to the beach. We're like,
Right.
fuck yeah, right? So we roll down there, and first night we go, we set up our tent, we just hang out, whatever. We wake up the next day and we're like leaving our tent. And there's a guy camping next to us, and he's just like, hey man, I'm camping alone. Do you mind like helping me set up my tent? And I'm like, yeah, no problem, man. Start shooting the shit. I helped this like old guy set up his tent, and he turns out he shoots for Getty Images,
Okay.
and he like gets hired to do on set photography a lot. So turns out like knew some of the same people. I'm like, oh, whatever, weird small world. And I'm like, cool, I'm going to the beach. See you later, guy. And he's like, all right, well maybe I'll catch you guys later. And I was like, okay, yeah, sure, whatever. So we go to the beach. We had a fuck ton of mushrooms, and we're like, we're gonna do these mushrooms.
Of course.
Right? And Aaron's like, let's do them. And I'm like, I'm kind of afraid this guy's going to come find us and like sit right next to us, like as soon as we're getting high.
Did he?
Just wait.
Okay. Waiting.
So,
The suspense
so
is
she's
killing
like, no, that won't happen. Like, you know, we're like,
me. You're
pretty
being
far-
paranoid.
yeah, we're pretty far down from where we were at the beach, whatever. That won't happen, whatever. So we take these mushrooms.
Okay.
Everything's great. Like, at this point, I've done mushrooms 1,000 times in my life, so I knew what was happening.
Not actually 1,000 times. But
No, but like close to.
146.
Yeah, but
Who's counting?
She'd only done them like twice, so she didn't really know what was like going on or whatever. So anyway, sure as fucking shit, as soon as I'm coming up, this motherfucker comes and sits right next to us and was like, "What's up, guys?" So he sits and we're high as fuck. Aaron's just sitting there laughing at everything he says, and I'm just like holding on to the reins of my mind, like a fucking
Wait.
like a fucking chariot, like in the
Pull your mic closer to you, dude, because he pulled it over because he was being egotistical and he wanted to have 2
I
mics.
wanted to be
Dude,
two.
don't worry. The
I wanted
story is
to be too
fantastic.
much.
I really
Yeah,
hope
just
I'm
keep going with the
listening to it.
story.
So anyway, we're just like hanging out, and I'm talking to this dude, I don't know, for like 20, 30 minutes, and finally I'm like, okay.
What you think is 20, 30 minutes.
Yeah, like what I perceived to be 20, 30 minutes. It was probably like 6.
14 seconds.
Yeah. So anyway, I'm like, oh, listen, man, I gotta get up and go to the bathroom. At the time, my foot was broken.
Oh, yeah, I remember that. Twice.
Twice. The first time I broke my foot, right?
Okay.
So my foot's broken. So Aaron drew a smiley face on my foot to remind me when I was like high as fuck. Because I was like, I'm not gonna wear a boot on the fucking beach.
Yes, you are.
Stupid. No, I didn't.
You're crazy.
Yeah. So anyway, I get up And I'm like, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I'm freaking out. I can't keep talking to this dude and pretending like to be sober when I'm not. So I'm walking to the bathroom, and the smiley face is driven like on my foot, and I look down, and the smiley face is like looking right back up at me, and it's like, the guy's name was Larry, and he goes, "You gotta tell Larry."
What?
Yeah, like literally, I'm looking at my own
Amazing.
foot, and the smiley face is like, "You gotta tell Larry."
Did you tell Larry?
So I go to the bathroom, I come back, I sit down. Larry and Aaron are in mid conversation, and I just go, "Listen, man."
All right, I gotta interrupt this
You
right
seem
now.
like a cool guy. I don't think you're a cop or anything, but like, we need a bunch of mushrooms, and for this day to continue, I feel like it's you must know that. Like,
What did you say?
and Larry's just like,
Me too.
Larry's like in his 60s. And Larry's just like, "Oh, that's cool, man." He's like, "I went to a couple of dead shows back in the day. I get it. I'll still hang out with you guys, and I won't call the cops."
Like, yeah, no shit.
No,
Yeah.
you won't call the cops. 'Cause
yeah. But then Larry was like, "Do you guys like kites?" And we're like, "Fuck yeah, we like kites." Larry had 3 kites, and we just flew kites
What?
all fucking day with this dude. And then, like I said earlier, it was both of our birthdays. So Larry like had a cake and brought it over to our campsite and was like, "Happy birthday, you fucking idiots."
What?
Yeah,
That
we
is
had cake with this dude.
fucking
High in
amazing.
our mind on mushrooms with a total stranger, and we still email to this day. Me and Larry. That was
You
like,
you email Larry?
yeah, every once in a blue moon. It was like,
You know what we need to do?
This was like
We need
7
to get-
years
We gotta
ago.
get Larry on here.
No, we need to
ASAP.
get Bob and Doug. Oh my God, we need to get Larry here right now.
But Bob and Doug for sure.
We need to get Bob and Doug's emails so we can just email them.
Yeah, but we got to get behind like the fucking gangbang with the salutes that is out there right now.
Yeah, but you know what though? I feel like they're like they're
Who are
good
Bob
guys.
and Doug?
Bob and Doug are the fucking SpaceX astronauts that just got shot up into space like 2 weeks ago.
No big
Oh,
deal.
okay.
Why
yeah.
don't you get a fucking pulse, man?
Well,
do you not
first
pay
of all,
attention? Do
you
you
gave
not follow?
first. You gave
do
first names. You said Bob and Doug. I assume they're 2 guys hanging out at a 7.
They are. They are 2 guys hanging out. They're hanging out in fucking space.
Yeah. Well,
International Space
International
Station,
Space Station, motherfucker.
I'm just sorry. I feel like
Bob and Doug. That's their
there's
names.
there's enough Bob and.
What do you want me to do?
Dougs.
Give you their fucking social security number?
No, but like at least a last name. Maybe it'd have some context.
8675304.
It's 309.
Whatever.
You got everything but the last.
Yeah. How
Mine's
did you
4.
fuck that up? Why wouldn't you fuck up a middle number? Like,
did
like
the
why
la-
wouldn't you be like 8357409? Like why wouldn't?
75309.
Wow.
Yeah, that makes more sense.
That's that. It just
4.
feels
Why
better.
did 4 just fly out?
I don't know,
I
man.
don't know.
What is that anyway? I know that jingle, but I don't know what it's for.
It's a fucking whole song.
It's a song.
Oh, I thought it was like a jingle to a commercial.
8675309.
You just said it wrong, and now you're singing it.
Yeah, but now I know the right words.
Yeah,
so
I
of course
know.
I'm gonna sing it properly. Like,
Yeah.
It took 5 seconds to figure out the right
No,
words.
it's just-
I just have to change one number. I could accommodate.
That's a song. It's a whole
Yeah.
song.
It's not
Dude.
8. What is it? The cars forget 8, 6,
7,
7.
1877 cars for kids.
Yeah.
8888
That
cars for
commercial,
kids.
that commercial makes my nose want to bleed.
Dude, I'll hear that sometimes. It'll get stuck in my head for
Yeah.
like 4.5 weeks, and I'll lose my mind.
You
for
know what's
those
been
4
stuck in my
weeks.
head since like probably
Salino and
1990.
Barnes.
No,
Injury
1998.
attorneys. 188.
Ask now, ask
888.
how, ask Sherwin Williams.
What? What is it?
Ask now, ask how, ask Sherwin Williams.
Oh man.
Never heard that one
The
before.
Painters, huh?
Dude.
Well, I got a good one. I got a good one.
Mid-90s.
You ready? Ready?
Yeah.
The best part of waking up is soldiers in your cup.
It's Folgers, not soldiers. What the fuck?
That's what they sang in Iraq. I had the whole thing and I did like you. I just pulled a you.
Yeah, you just tell
Nobody-
the minute you change one thing, the whole thing's fucked.
The whole
Yeah.
thing's fucked. White Claws for a good time.
White Claws.
Cheers, boys.
I was thinking of like
That sounds super empty, by the way.
No, it's pretty full.
What are you, a fucking RN?
No, but I was thinking about like
A nurse.
organizations.
Because he's
I
nursing
know,
his drink.
registered nurse.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there you go.
registering your nurse.
Why you registered?
No, I was thinking about like mashing up
a car service.
mashing up organizations.
Imagine this guy hears it.
I would love
That guy,
that.
he's gonna fucking shoot your house up.
Who? Guy next door?
Car service.
Do you remember the guy I used to prank call like all the time during college?
My fucking God. Yeah.
3 o'clock in the morning, be
I
like,
do.
car service.
Yeah.
That poor man, dude. I definitely haunted his dreams.
Do you remember when we used to use that service?
Oh, and then I called it once and actually got a fucking cab from it.
No. I'm talking about the one where
I
you.
used to do that all the
No,
time, though.
It was like a website. You'd type and it would call somebody. It was meant for like if you were mute.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So like you like type in like it was like a website where like you're like I want to call this number and then somebody will get on the line and then you type and tell them what to say to the person. It's like for people I guess who are mute.
Oh, yeah, and then the people have to like reluctantly
Say
read it because
whatever
they say whatever the fuck they
So
want.
like,
It's like,
freshman year, we'd sit in Marcus's room all night.
and we used to say
just
like the
being
most
like-
outlandish
Just
shit.
be like, sit on my face, Batman.
And the person that was reading it would
Would just-
have to read
Dude,
it.
they would read it. They would
would
read it
have
all,
to read
and they
it.
would just like take a long sigh before every sentence. be
Every
like,
single time. We need to find one of those websites and see
I
if that
guess
still
It can't
exists.
take that long. I guarantee.
Fuck
maybe
me
for the
and my
next
tongue
episode,
punch
we should
fart
do
box.
that. Yeah,
To, like-
tongue punching fart boxes should be the
I
next
don't-
episode.
Yeah.
Huh? That's a good one.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Dude, I used to always.
I kind of feel bad about doing that now.
Yeah,
mean, it was someone's job and they signed up for it, I guess.
man. We have to be somewhat responsible.
No, I get it though, but like imagine like having that job just being like, oh fuck, I have to listen to these like dumb and if I hang up it's against the law maybe, I don't know.
I don't know if it's against
would
the
make
law
my
No,
because
but they
after,
wouldn't. Like
No, they
you-
can't.
They can't, but like but you I don't know. I just remember like pranking them all the
What
time.
if you were
and
trying to like have phone sex with your girlfriend and you were a mute, so you had to call that in? So there was always the one guy that he was like your contact.
I would hope he sounded like Antonio Banderas.
Oh, Antonio Banderas would be a good one.
Yeah, be like a sexy, sultry fucking. There's some.
You know who I'd go with? George Clooney.
Ooh, Georgie.
Casamigos.
Ooh, Georgie. No,
Actually, no. If I could pick anybody, it would probably be like Benicio del Toro.
Yeah,
guys
that'd
watch-
be a good one too.
that's a good one. You guys
Javier
watch-
Bardem.
Huh?
Javier Bardem.
I don't know who the fuck that is. What were you gonna say, Mike?
You know Javier Bardem.
Just tell me what you were gonna say.
I don't know.
Whatever, dude. What were you gonna say?
Sorry, it's a little
Alaska
off topic,
was
I'd
fucking
say.
bought by the United States in 1952.
Yo, that was like an hour ago.
Okay.
So I was watching Remy too, and one of the characters in Remy, I don't know if you've seen it. It's a
I haven't.
Oh, well, have you seen Remy?
No.
What is Rami?
Oh, is that the Hulu?
Yeah, it's the Hulu
I
show.
put it on and fell asleep.
It's
Because it sucks.
Oh, I mean,
Doesn't suck.
Or I was tired. Whatever.
won like Golden Globes and Emmys or something like that. Whatever.
Yeah,
They
so
gotta
is it
jerk off.
Mr. Robot.
They gotta
It
jerk
came
off a kid
out
in the
last
handy.
week.
You
No,
know
it
what?
fucking didn't.
It didn't. It's season 2 came out last week or
Oh,
2 weeks
okay,
ago.
okay.
It came out. I mean, even his acceptance speech when he would was like, "I know you guys didn't hear about this show, so I appreciate you."
Oh, that's funny. as
Yeah,
shit.
he was amazing. He's like, "I don't care. You're all fucking huge."
Is that the guy that played Freddie Mercury in
No,
Bohemian Rhapsody?
that's Mr. Robot.
Right.
What is that fucking guy's name?
Rami something.
Malik
Rami Malek.
Malek.
Rami
yeah.
Malek.
Yeah.
That's why I thought that's what you were talking about.
Yeah, no, this.
He's
this
like
is a
one of
show
those
called
amazing
Rami.
actors where you're just like,
R.A.M.A.
wow, you're so
R.A.M.A.
talented, but I don't think I could sit in a room with you.
Oh fuck no, dude! If I
Yeah.
was stuck in a room with that guy, I'd be like, I should probably eat my way out of this.
Yeah,
trap.
I'd be like, I'm
Dude,
just
if you
gonna
can
watch
hang out
the-
with any person, if you can hang out with any celebrity currently alive right now, who
Keith
would you
Richards.
Ooh,
pick? Okay.
he just jumped right on that.
I'm
He
gonna
didn't
pass
even
on that
think
one.
On that.
You're up.
Yeah, I'm
Dude,
not
the
too-
stories, fucking, dude. One of my favorite like stories of all time. Keith Richards tells the stories. He's just like, I'll go blackout wasted with
Oh,
Muddy Waters.
fuck that, dude! I'm
in
hanging out with
Memphis.
Leo on a yacht, and I'm gonna go
Right,
do
dude? That's what I'm
shit
saying.
that
This guy
is-
wants to hang out with a depressed fucking
Have
British
fun with
guy.
that.
That's not a
old guy.
depressed
I'm
fucking
gonna go
British
with
guy. He's a fucking
Leo.
rock and roll star. He's like fucking a.
I don't care, dude. I'm gonna hang out with Leonardo DiCaprio and Brad Pitt, and I'm just gonna do shit.
Yeah,
and it's
dude.
gonna be tight. I'm gonna hang out with all the fucking.
I want to
boss
hang
A
out with
class up
single
there.
Elon Musk.
That's a good one.
Yeah, that'd be
Yeah,
cool.
dude.
When was he single?
I don't know. Fucking yesterday. Who cares?
Dude, I think that would be annoying because I think
That's
you'd.
so much
I think
words.
I think you'd end up being his wingman.
I don't care. Can you imagine being Elon Musk's wingman?
Can you imagine being on a yacht with Leonardo DiCaprio?
Yeah.
Could
that's
you
good.
imagine looking at graves with Keith Richards?
No.
No, I'm not talking about like just a. I don't know.
Let me guess. You guys are sitting in a fucking pub in the middle of Manchester, aren't you?
No, we're like sitting in his house.
That's even worse. He probably lives in a
Swapping
fucking shack.
pedals.
Keith Richards,
Yeah.
the guitarist for the Rolling Stones, lives in a shack.
Yeah, he definitely lives in a shack.
Yeah, I don't think we live on.
You got super
I
close
don't
for
know.
that
I don't.
Use a Shaq monster.
I don't think we live on the same planet.
Dude, I don't even know. I can't even name. I knew that Keith Richards was in the Rolling Stones just now because you said it. I had no idea who
If
Keith
you
Richards
saw him,
was.
you'd be like, "Oh, that fucking guy."
Yeah, I thought you too,
No.
because that's probably something you
Who,
like
fucking
too.
It's not,
Bono?
no, that's like fucking. That's not even. That's apples and
Apples in what?
and piles of poop.
nose.
Dude, don't ever forget it. U2 was on every single human's iPhone in like
Yeah,
2016.
forcibly.
Yeah,
Whatever.
Was right of
Forcibly.
the ear.
That was, dude. That was.
Dude, how bad of a fucking
And they
marketing
also
play was iTunes
Also,
with that
and
one?
like, who else has come out with an album in history and they've been like, "Yeah, sorry about that." Like,
But that's what I'm saying. Like, if you,
Yeah, U2, yeah.
I apologize for being rapey.
yeah.
Very inserted.
No,
inside
I don't think it was
If I-
honestly them. I think that was just straight up Apple.
no, it was Apple.
Yeah,
And
it's
like,
Apple.
let's be real, dude. For Apple, you got to do a little bit better than that. You got to do a little bit
Not
better. than
U2, yeah. I see how U2 would be a good pick. They're pretty universal.
And they just.
But they
Very,
suck
very-
universally.
They do, but they're very palatable.
They did the. Tomb
I didn't
Raider-
listen to a single one of those fucking songs.
I didn't either, but I just like from other U2 songs, I can imagine they were very palatable songs.
rule the world.
Chocolate rain.
Is that one of the
Yeah.
U2 songs? Okay, cool. Fucking nailed it.
And Chocolate Rain is
That's a YouTube song if I've ever heard one.
yeah, that's not U2. That's U2.
Oh, I thought. Literally, the minute you were like YouTube songs, I was like, oh yeah, I'll hit a YouTube song on that right there, and I'll be like Chocolate Rain right on that.
No,
I was like, yeah, that
U2.
thing was right
like
on it.
you too.
Yeah, right.
Like me too, you too.
Well, that's why I don't have
I follow that
ligaments.
guy on Instagram. He's fascinating. He's
I
like
can
actually.
imagine.
The guy that owns.
Yeah, and
YouTube.
if you actually listen to the lyrics of Chocolate Rain, they're like pretty profound. I'm not kidding. Listen.
Man, you had so much time.
You have so much time on your hands, man.
No, I'm telling you, look at him, man. He brings up a lot of like really real issues in that song.
Real issues like what?
It's
We
like,
accomplished nothing this episode.
I'm just
Other
saying,
than
what are you
Horner,
trying to accomplish?
Horner's
Why don't we
trying
just
to,
wrap this one up and then we can just start another one?
Well, we still have like the first 20 minutes of like the beginning of this recording that we're not going to be using, so that could be like outtakes and
There's
shit.
no way it's not gonna not be used. We use every minute of every fucking.
No, we're going to
recording.
take that out.
There's no way we're taking that out.
No, because the White Claws came in, and that's when it starts. You
No.
can't
No.
start
no,
when there's
that
no
was
White
like
Claws.
that was like 40 minutes ago, and there's an
that
hour
was
40
like
on the.
half a joy in.
Dude, that was the first 15
We're about to
minutes.
waste another 20 minutes talking about how to end it, so we might as well.
No, we're not going to end this. We're going to keep it going.
And
Horner.
now we're ending episode.
Hey, look at me.
You've been outmiked.
Because you're on two mics.
Yeah, because we are two
We are
mics,
two
and there are
mics,
two
and we're
mics
both
over here.
mic'd.
Okay.
Fucking mind blown all at the same time.
Close it out, Mike.
Horn doggy, we're gonna give you a fresh mic over here with the mic.
Well,
Closing thoughts.
this was it happened, and there's better things you could be listening to.
And don't forget,
Also,
follow us on Instagram,
Follow us on Instagram,
Spotify.
Are you guys on Apple yet?
Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts.
Podcasts, Google.
I will throw my can of fucking empty White
YouTube's
Claw.
coming soon.
YouTube's coming soon.
Yeah.
Also,
I'll probably take care of that.
hop on Instagram and see us interviewing Horner for his producer position because he's super fucking desperate to get something done.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna be interviewing him in the next like 20 minutes, and we'll be posting it on Instagram.
It's all gonna be in a crop top.